named as
Item
All India Scheduled
36
Caste
one
and
of three.
Scheduled
This
Tribe
one of the
Railway
expired.
Employees Association challenge the notification regarding election and the circular issued by the authority for elected body members in contravention to the amended bylaws, my lord. My lord, the
What does your bylaw says?
My lord,
What is the contravention part?
my lord, the bylaws says that there is zonal body, divisional body, workshop body, executive body, and
So you are what?
I am challenging the election of the divisional body.
Divisional body.
Bylaw says that elected members of the workshop body and sub workshop body will be the voter for the divisional body, and the list of the contestant and the voters will be displayed and for the election of the divisional body. That has not been done, and rules.
So your grievance is those who are voters, their name be displayed.
Displayed
the notice
and
in the notice board or in website?
In the notification itself.
Notification.
On answer 7, and therefore the bylaw says that regarding the gap between the date of notification, date of the filing of nomination, from the date of must be 7 days from the date of nomination and from the date of election. But that has not been complied, my lord. That was
How
my
many
grievance.
days here?
My lord, date
How
of
many days?
my lord,
How many days here?
5 days.
It should be 7 days.
The date of notification, filing of nomination last date is 10/3 and date of election is 15/3, my lord.
Should be 7 days.
My lord.
That 7 days. Show me.
My lord. Lordship, kindly have a glance.
Bylaw.
Page
Annex 1.
Page 37. The procedure for election procedure. Lordship, 13, clause 13.
37, no?
Page 37. Lordship, may I permit to read? Procedure election for further tenure for the elected post in a unit shall be performed democratically or by way of balloting or raising hands for which a due notice shall be given well in advance, that is 21 days before the date of election, to all members by outgoing secretary, president. In case of branch executive committee and sub executive committee, the primary members will democratically elect its executive body, and in case of DEC, that is divisional executive committee, WEC, that is workshop executive committee, zonal executive committee, and CEC.
The voters to elect that body shall be termed as delegates. Delegates for DEC
means the elected office bearers
of that has to be notified.
My lord, notified, and lordship, the
list. Where is it stated that it to be notified? Notified.
My lord, I am reading, my lord. This is the elected office bearers of BC. For a JEC means the elected office bearers of DEC and WEC and BEC, which directly attached to JDC, and for CEC means the elected office bearers of JDC and zonal railway and production units duly elected and circulated by the railway administration and send it for the purpose. The list of voters shall also be notified along with the notification duly signed by the outgoing president and secretary. The last date of filing nomination shall be before 7 days from the date of election, and the final list of contestants shall be displayed before 4 days from the date of election, after formalities of checking and withdrawal of nomination, etc. Objection, if any, can be considered and examined before 1 day from the date of election, and no any objection can be considered on the date.
Why did you say that 7 days? You are saying something 7 days.
That is clause 13.
No, clause 13, where is 7 days?
My lord. Then lordship, kindly have a glance to page 81, annexure 7, the notification.
81.
The detail of schedule of election is under.
Just. Yes, 81.
The last election for divisional executive committee of All India Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribes Railway Employees Association with registration number such and such at our divisional office, East Coast Railway, Ward Divisions and such. The election divisional committee of All India Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribes Railway Employees Association will be conducted on 15/3/23 at our AISC TREA Divisional Association Office, Visakhapatnam, democratically by observing stipulated rules and guidelines of bylaws. Lordship and Lordship, the rest of office bearers of Divisional Executive Committee will be nominated by elected office bearers as per para 1 V triple I of part 2 of the amended bylaws. Lordship then clause 2, the detailed schedule of election which is under. First, last date of filing nomination, 10
No,
3
these
20.
are the dates. Then now the question is, we have said that. So there should be minimum
7 days, my lord,
the gap.
my lord.
Where is that gap?
My lord, there is no gap.
In this notification, they have 5 days gap.
5 days gap.
But where is that? It shows that.
My lord, that clause 13 itself, my lord.
Where is that? I didn't find it.
My lord, I'm reading, my lord. The last date of filing nomination shall be before 7 days from the date of election.
Where is that?
My lord, high
Yes,
plane
the paragraph
paragraph 13 re, clause 13 re, that paragraph starting from the
there are 37 pages.
page 37. 6 line from
Just
bottom. 6 line from the bottom, my lord. The last date of filing nomination shall be before 7 days from the date of election.
correct. You are right. Quote the whole thing.
And my lord, thereafter, my lord, election has been held, and under annexure 10, that has been circulated.
This I'm just trying to stick to the election procedures.
My lord.
And as you have stated, first is that they should notify, that is not notified.
Yes, my lord.
And this second is within 7 days. You should
My lord. And thereafter, my lord, as per another clause, my lord, lordship kind of a glance to page 32.
32. Yes, what is that?
Page 32, XVI clause. Unit. My lord, my permit to read, my lord. Unit means zonal body, divisional body, workshop body.
That is not required.
My lord, it is said that the lower body is to get approval and it is to be submitted by the upper body. In that case, that has not been done, my lord.
You have taken all those pleas in your petition?
Yes, yes, yes.
The petitioner challenges the notification dated 22nd February 2023. Why did you come so late?
My lord, because we have made grievance and notification issued, my lord, that is on lordship kind last notification. That is, my lord.
You are challenging the 22nd to 2023.
And my lord, it was circulated on 13/6, my lord. In annexure 11, page 90.
What circulated?
The we have last on represented
this 22nd to 2023 notification was circulated on 30
on to 2/6/23.
It is not circulated earlier.
No, my lord. That is, my lord. That is annexure 10. Thereafter, my lord.
The railways. What do you say?
And my lord, thereafter we have.
What do you say?
My lord,
As he's saying that it should be, from the notification itself, it is clear that you have violated the page 37, this procedure of election.
Ma'am.
So what do you say?
my lord will take instruction, my lord, because
You will take instruction, but you take instruction on this, very important. So like the petitioner challenges the notification dated 22nd February 2023. The President and Secretary of the outgoing ad hoc committee for election for divisional executive committee of All India Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribe Railway Employees Association and Divisional Office volunteer and further challenging the why volunteer has come here?
Because
Go to Andhra?
East Coast Railway, my lord.
the East Coast Railway, ma'am.
East Coast.
Volta division comes under the East Coast Railway. Ma'am.
Volunteer and further challenges the circulation of the list of office bearers of Divisional Executive Committee AISP STREA of ICO R WD81 letter 2/6/2026 in contravention of the rule 13 of the bylaws, which state that in case of branch executive committee and sub executive committee, the primary members the section rule 13 of the bylaws is expected herein below. Admittedly, the notification, admittedly, there is a circulation of the notification has a huge time lag. Further, the petitioner submit that the election should, the notification of the election and conclusion should be at least be a time lag of 7 days. In the present case, it is only 5 days. Hence, the you are challenging against whom?
Against my lord, that is
Hence, the opposite parties have
6, 7, 8.
opposite 6, 7, 8,
6, 7, 6 to 10,
6 to 10.
my lord.
6 to 10 have violated the bylaws. The above bylaws.
Above amended bylaws, my lord.
Hence, it's constrained to approach this court. Issue notice. You are for whom?
1 to 5.
What is your name?
Deepak Gochayat, CGC.
Deepak Gochayat. Central Government Council. Appears, waves of notice on behalf of 1 to 5. And the from 6, 7, 8, for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the petitioner to serve through registered post. Because it's filed within 3 days from, 3 working days from today, 3 working days from today. That's the matter on 1st September.
My lord, I filed for stay of the circulation.
What?
Stay of the operation of the circulation, my lord. 2/6.
No, what is circulation?
My lord, the elected members have been circulated by letter 2/6/23.
Election is already.
My lord, election has been held and it is in office bearers, name of the office bearers has been circulated, my lord.
Then what, how can I, what?
My lord, I stay operation of the circulation.
We'll see that. If there is not properly done, and the election will be cancelled, don't worry. After election, you suddenly what can you stay now? Suppose things would, election would have been, I mean, that is coming forth on some, on X or Y Z day. I would have, okay, stayed. That it will election take place some other day. Now already they have been elected, now what can I stay? At this stage, what can I stay?
My lord, stay operation of the circulation.
What circulation operation? What circular operation? Tell me. Everything is done already.
My lord.
ବର୍ଷା ହେଇକି ଧାନ ଫାନ ଲଗା ହେଇ ସାରିଲାଣି ଏବେ କହୁଛ ନାଇଁ ଧାନ ଉପାଡ କେମିତି ଉପାଡିବ wait okay let's see
Subject to result, my lord.
nothing subjective you just let them come I'm giving a date short date 4th asu 4th September
Lordship में fixed to 1st of September.
हाँ?
Lordship में earlier.
1st of September ठीक है next
Step number 2.
2
Item number 2, my lord, I may be permitted to submit on behalf of Mr. Diermatra.
this
Let
time
it-
same ad hoc journal executive
My lord, that is, my lord, may I pray to calm this matter along with WPC number 32739, that in that case an interim order was passed. And by 32739 by 22,
3273
9.
9 by
One.
2722
Copy the oven.
what is this issue
Issue that election matter and
election matter I know what is the issue the same election as he was arguing or something else
that is something different. In the interim order was passed, that as per annexure 2, the letter was kept in abeyance. These petitioners are selected by the Central Executive Committee as the president and secretary,
elected or elected
elected as the president and secretary of the committee, my lord. And that letter was kept in abeyance as per the direction of this honorable court.
The case number you have given
In
so
that case,
so
that was
that case-
stayed.
let it come my lord.
But tomorrow, my lord,
Can lordship direct me?
I'll solve.
Please give a
Copy has not been
Today,
given.
please
I'll
give a
solve.
copy today
Today, my lord.
both this and other earlier also
My lord.
earlier not given please give it you are also appearing in the other matter
Other matter.
the other
I am appearing in
Other
today
matter,
matter.
we are opposite party.
who Who has filed it?
of, that is filed by another,
Anyway,
let it come tomorrow, my lord.
tomorrow, Monday, not tomorrow. Tomorrow, Monday. Next.
Item number 3.
Three,
My lord. My lord, the petitioner is the real STDR number, account number 113092 68775. But this bond was missed. Thereafter, the petitioner has approached to the branch manager, Jasper Town.
what is the issue?
My lord, issue is the branch manager has given the fixed deposit amount to the OP number 4, my lord.
Who is opinion number 4?
OP number 4 is the Parvati Saab.
That is written, I know that. OP number petitioner is also Parvati Sahu and OP number 4 is Parvati Sahu.
Yes, sir, but their residence and their husband name is total different. But
Also, they have given to the wrong person.
yes, sir, the opposite party number 4 is the wrong person. She is not the fixed deposit amount. He has not fixed.
How could they do that? Must be wife, husband name or father name, something must be there different.
My lord,
That can't be too similar. Very rarely that happens.
my lord, the kind.
Parvati Sahu may be same, but husband name or father name may be different.
Hmm.
There is less likelihood of such. Very rarely happens. Maybe very rarely. Husband be same, wife be same, yeah, father name same. That's not
But their residence address is not the same, na?
No, I'm not saying, madam, I'm saying whatever you are saying, I agree with you. But only thing I'm saying, so how could the bank give that money to given money?
Yes, my lord. The petitioner has fixed the deposit amount 65,000, and
You have details, whatever you are.
but the branch manager.
We have details of that deposit.
Yes, my lord. I have collected the documents under RTA Act. Now, kindly come to the annexure 5 line, my lord.
Why RTA Act? आपण deposit कल आपण पाखरे किछि न थाए deposit
my lord.
receipt न थाए FDR थिबो ना तो FDR देखंतु आरटी सब कोन आरटी रे गले जे मिलिबो
No, my lord.
आपण निजर डॉक्यूमेंट निजे में आरटी रे कोन पे आपण FDR न थिबो
My lord, kindly hear my submission, my lord.
just here show me
The-
the FDR fixed receipt ते देखंतु
My lord, kindly.
I am asking where is the FDR?
Yes, my lord.
Show me that FDR.
My lord, the bank manager.
I am asking where is the FDR?
They-
Please
they-
show me the
they
FDR,
have a
madam.
They have a.
If you argue on your own, please argue. I am
My
asking
lord, I
something,
had-
you have to show me.
my
Where is the
lord,
FDR?
My lord,
Show me the FDR first. Don't argue further. Show me the FDR.
My lord, I had kept the fixed deposit amount receipt,
Ah.
but the bank manager and some persons had come to the house of the petitioner and taken forcibly from the
How can they
petitioner.
come and take forcibly?
Yes, my
These
lord.
are all false allegations.
No,
I don't
my
believe.
lord.
Why should a bank manager will go to your 60,000 for
My lord,
60,000 rupees and
they
take
had gone,
forcibly?
they had gone and taken. They had gone and taken.
All these,
And they had the bank manager has also given a lawyer's notice.
bank manager.
Yes, my lord.
Why? What is the lawyer notice?
You are not the real owner of this fixed deposit amount, OP number 4, and he has given the said amount. fixed
Do one
deposit
thing,
amount to the
go
OP
and
number 4.
file a case against the bank manager in police station. Don't come in. I'm not going to find out who is the real owner, who is the fake owner. Go and file a case against the bank manager. And you are also saying that he forcibly taken, then go and file
My
before
lord,
the police station.
my lord, the petitioner has also given complaint against the branch manager.
Where did
before
you,
the OP number
where did
three,
you
OP
file,
number
where did you
three.
file the complaint?
Before the OP number 2 and OP number 3.
OP number 2 kiye naada kaibe na OP number 2 OP
Yes,
number
my lord. OP number 2 is AGM customer
Yes.
service.
Nahi,
RB head
nahi,
office.
that you do that. But when you are saying forcibly taken away from you, go and file before the police station also. How can you not file this case before the police station? Somebody comes to your house and something forcibly taken away. Will you not go to the police station? You have to go to the police station and file the case. Have you filed?
No, my lord.
Then we should have gone there.
The petitioner has approach to his higher authority.
Higher authority कौन करेगी? अपने पुलिस ने देवा कथा ना, सीधा पुलिस ने बैंक में देवा कथा. These are the issues. whether you are the real, that's why I was asking the FDR. FDR रे सब detail थिबो सेतिर जणा पड़े आ FDR ना देखि बाकी सब अननेसेसरी को कथा गुडा कहउछथि FDR रे detail थाए so FDR सेति I was asking for FDR on what basis I will certify you that you are the real owner or you are not the real owner. Go to the police station and find out. Let it be dealt by the police. How can I certify that you are not giving any document?
Yes, my lord, I have filed the document. Kindly come
Which
to
other
the
document? Show
page
me.
number 54.
Show me. Page
Page number 54, my lord.
54. What are the document you have given? Let's see. Parvati Sahu, wife of Lakshman Marandi.
Yes, my lord.
And in that FDR, what is there? In FDR, what is which name? In which name it is written?
FDR name. Parvati Sahu.
हाँ पार्वती साहू खाली कहले कि तार
भेला
हस्बैंड नेम कोन लिखा दिला
My lord, at Bhellango post Rahasoi.
madam please for god's sake don't argue like this. I don't appreciate this kind of argument. Please, I'm asking, show me some document where it is that you are the real Parvati Sahu, the other Parvati Sahu is fake. Show me some document. Only Dalanga Melanga when the Congress Dalanga degree.
My lord,
आपको पचार जे आपना रियल की से फेक डिफरेंस में किसी तो डॉक्यूमेंट देखेबे ये रियल ये फेक
yes, my lord.
ना फिर देखंतु केंति जानिबी
Yes, my lord.
आई एम नॉट द
Annexure 1.
ट्रायल कोर्ट पचारी ब्रांच मैनेजर डाकी गिरी पचारी वही केटा फेक कोटा रियल बोल
Annexure 1, my lord.
annexure 1 कोन
हाँ.
व्हाट इज दैट annexure 1
Annexure 1 is 15.
पेज
Page 15 and page 16, my lord.
just
Aadhaar I card and a
just
identity proof of a voter I card.
I am not disputing your Aadhaar card or voter card, madam. One thing I am asking, you also show the fake ones, this detail, so that I can distinguish the two. That's why I'm asking. Okay, you should notice the bank वाला आसो ये काम ना बैंक वाला का पचरिया आपण जो काम करिया था बैंक वाला डाकी पचरिया पड़ियो दैट व्हाट वी नॉट डूइंग खाली नहीं गला छड़े नहीं गला ये नहीं गला से नहीं गला कौन छड़े नहीं गला तो आपण एफआईआर काहे कलिन एफआईआर करिया काम नुहे आपण करो जदी छड़े नहीं गला देखो द पिटिशन इज अकाउंट होल्डर ऑफ अकाउंट नंबर सो एंड सो पेज 3 नंबर पेज 3 अछि account holder number so and so since 2001 she is account holder of STDR number so and so STDR number so and so hala the petitioners STDR account number so and so dispute arose the petitioner had fixed deposit amount is ₹65,000 on 18/9/2004 in the State Bank of India Jajpur town branch and the which and the maturity date of 18/9/2016. 18/9/2016 रे आपण कोन करथली maturity date करा
My lord, she has approached to the OP number 2 and OP number 3 and personally.
तो approach for 16 to 2023 तक approach करूथली खाली
My lord, the bank manager always was calling to the petitioner and
मैडम से तो ब्रांच मैनेजर से तो चारटा बदली जेथिबे सा भितरे
ଏବେ ବଦଳି ଗଲେଣି
आ
ସାର୍
सब बदलला लोक भी आपण डाकुथले
ହଁ ତାପରେ ବି ଯୋଉ ବ୍ରାଞ୍ଚ
आपण सागरे किछि स्पेशल दुश्मनी थिला कि
ନାଇଁ ତାଙ୍କର ଅଛି ସାର୍ ଡିସ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟ
कोन पई
ଇଏ ପାର୍ବତୀ ସାହୁ କହୁଛି ଏଇଟା ମୋର ତାଙ୍କର ନୁହେଁ ତାଙ୍କ ଘର ପାଖିଆ ଲୋକ ତା ପର୍ସନାଲ ଅଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା
the police station and good town branch nearby you have not lodged the FIR.
No,
You have
ma'am.
not lodged the FIR. Had
No,
you lodged the FIR, things would have been clear.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଲୟର୍ସ ନୋଟିସ ପଠଉଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଲୟର ନୋଟିସ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କି ମନା କଲା ଏଫଆଇଆର ଲଜ୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ କଲେନି ଗୋଟେ କରିବା କଥା ନୁହେଁ ଯେ ମୋଠୁ ପଇସା ନେଇଗଲେ ଫେକ୍ ହେଇଯାଇଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା କରିବା କଥା ସେ ସ୍ତ୍ରୀ ଲୋକ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି
ସ୍ତ୍ରୀ ଲୋକ କରିନାଇ ଗଲେ ଆପଣ ମୁଁ କଣ କରିବି ଯେ ନ କଲେ ତ ଆମେ କିଛି କରିପାରିବୁ ନା ଆଉ କୋର୍ଟ ସବୁ କରିଦେବ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଓକେ ଇସ୍ୟୁ ନୋଟିସ ଟୁ ବ୍ରାଞ୍ଚ ମ୍ୟାନେଜର SBI ଯାଜପୁର ଟାଉନ ହେଲା ରିଟର୍ନେବଲ ଅନ୍ 5th September. SBI काउंसिल का किए अछंती दे देबे वीडियो कॉपी रेजिस्टर पोस्ट जाऊ रेजिस्टर पोस्ट दे रेजिस्टर पोस्ट to the branch manager OP number 1 and also OP number 4 को भी जाओ. OP number 4 आरो पार्वती साहु. हाँ, ताको भी जाओ. Notice. दे जाओ. OP number 4 by registered post with date within 3 days. Because it file it within 3 days. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Next. List the matter on 4th. Next.
Item number 4.
4.
May I please, Your Lords? A settlement was reached between by the bank. In fact, the bank has sold it to the asset reconstruction company. The opposite party number 2. Way back in 2009-10. I have paid the entire amount except 67,000. I had made a representation to relax the interest. That was way back in 2016 while paying certain amount, page 19. I had also requested them to waive the interest. Now, as it happened, they have cancelled the OTS and demanding the huge sum of money,
Demanding how much?
running into crores.
What are the amount? Only your amount. How much?
Your Lordship may look at the settlement amount at page 12.
Which bank?
Bank does have seed B.
Should be.
I have instruction to appear. Madam.
Mr. Panigrahi says he will appear.
What is you saying?
I don't know. I'll get the copy. Then
Get the copy and
I'll
take-
serve a
let him
copy.
take his- Land Council for the Should be Mr. Panigrahi. Mr. Panigrahi, appearing for appearing for the Should be. Ready to take instruction. And the issue raised by the present petition in the writ petition. A copy of the writ petition be handed over to Mr. Panigrahi for his perusal. An extra copy also. 2 copies. Give him 2 copies.
Hmm.
An extra copy. 2 copies. List matter on 30th Ras.
In the meantime, no coercive action.
On may also.
They are
I don't
precipitating
know.
something. That's why I am before my lords.
So I'm giving you a short date then. Let
Ah.
us come in 20 seconds. Let him take
Yes, yes.
20 seconds. Next,
Obliged.
Item number 5.
5.
Coercive, your lordship protected me.
Second, 20 seconds.
How, sir, would a, that will be,
देखिए किसी हवा नहीं देखिए. Don't worry.
Mr. Panigrahi, you may be cautioned that way.
किसी हवा नहीं किसी हवा. Nothing will happen. Let me see this first.
May I permit on
Coercive action by bank case में कितने भागों को पड़ेगा.
Nice, sir, see a long story.
No, say long shot.
We know the
Let him-
suffering.
let
That
him-
side won't know the difficulties of
It-
this side we are facing.
I understand, sir. देखिए the outcome. 2-3 में किसी हवा. What coercive action advice they will take?
Sir, they have already written to the Tahsildar
हाँ.
for demarcating and
Say
disposal
तो,
of the.
that is इतने जल्दी हुई नहीं से काम टाइम लगेगा.
Can you sir, 3 मास
No.
ହେଇଗଲାଣି. So I-
दिन टाइम है vote कर.
No, I am not questioning the court's prudence, my lord.
3 days.
I know the court's power, I know that.
3 days wait करो. Okay, next. Next.
Item 5.
may I permit on behalf of Mr. Ponda. My lord.
Yes, what is the case?
My lord, petitioner is working as a Asha Karmi.
आशा कर्मी हला
So she is working, but she is not getting authority concern, not dispersing remunerations to in favor of the,
Why?
despite representations.
Why?
Because of some local persons submitted some false allegations against the present petitioner before the authority concerned. That's why they are not.
ऐसे करते. Without just because somebody wrote something against him. There must be some
Well,
findings.
some are because of there is a
Maybe some findings. What is the findings, Mr.?
first time.
Let him take instruction. Okay, Land Council for the state to take instruction. List the matter on 29th. 29 just.
August, my lords.
August 29.
Obliged. Obliged.
You want more? September 29.
No, no. Sorry, my lord.
September 29 is also working day luckily. Okay, next.
Item number 6.
6,
May I please, your lord.
Lombard.
My lord, award is passed.
Here for Lombardi now.
Lombard.
Now Lombardi.
I am Lombard.
Okay.
Award is passed by the learned WC commissioner.
Hmm.
Your lordship may look at
What commissioner?
Workman Commission.
worksman compensation. That is now employees compensation.
Okay.
Page 17, my lord.
Then
Is
what
the-
happened?
Page 17. Award is 7,78,001.
Is it a subject matter that should come to him?
No, it is not,
What
I am
is-
not questioning the award. I am questioning the attachment of the bank account. Your lordship, ma'am, just bear with me kindly.
So your bank account has been attached.
Issuance of notice for attachment of bank account, notwithstanding the fact that I deposited the amount within time. The learned officer returns the check.
So you want stay.
My lord Messi, he returns the draft, bank draft.
But to shortcut the matter, you want stay, that's all. I'm passing stay. only.
eh.
Why should you unnecessarily argue and time waste?
Next
The-
year,
the-
next year
The
5.
claimant filed the EC case number 111/2022 before the Commissioner of Employees Compensation cum Joint Labor Commissioner Hon'Ble.
In EC case 11 of 22.
EC case 11. Claiming compensation of rupees 20 lakh along with interest on account of death of one Vijay Kumar Jena, who allegedly was working as, was working as driver in the opposite party number 1, truck bearing OD 7F1428. Further, the case of the petitioner is that on 25/9/2022 at about 10 PM, he said deceased after parking his truck while crossing the road to take dinner in the hotel, met with an accident and sustained injuries and succumbed to his injuries at Sub-Divisional Hospital, Mandapal, Talcher, before getting any medical treatment. It is submitted by the who was it? The survivors of the deceased,
Yes, my lord.
that he was earning 50,000 and was aged about 55 years. The sum was aforesaid, this aforesaid sum was claimed in the case. On the basis of rival pleadings for issues were framed, and after hearing the parties and after perusing the documents and evidence and record, the learned Commissioner for Employees Compensation cum Joint Labor Commissioner Hon'Ble passed an award of rupees 7,78,128, directing the appellant to deposit within 30 days, failing which the appellant would be liable to pay 12% interest per annum on the awarded amount. Now, consequently, appellant for the not the petitioner submitted that the amount was deposited. The draft was deposited on 16/2/2023
Yes, my lord.
after the award was passed. And however, the draft was written through post,
Post,
written back,
page 27.
written back.
Yes, my lord, page
The
27.
Draft was written back through post, and on 31/7/2023, an attachment order was passed by the
By the same officer, your lordship?
said officer. Also. He further submits that even though he had deposited the awarded amount, the said amount could not be delivered before the claimant, delivered in the address of the claimant and returned back. Hence, he cannot be held responsible for non-payment of the awarded amount, right?
Yes, my lord.
Okay. He further submits that as he further submits that in the meantime, he has received the notice that at 31/7/2023 in EC case number 11 of 2022, passed by learned Commissioner for Employees Compensation cum Joint Labor Commissioner Hon'Ble for attachment of his bank account. Bank account?
ICICI Bank.
Bank account. Bank account. Hence, is constrained to approach the court. Issue notice to the opposite party number. Opposite party number
1.
1 and 2.
Two honor, your lordship.
1 and 2. And what about the EPF?
Commissioner को party कौन?
1 minute.
Your lordship sometimes say it is not desirable.
No. It is the main party.
ନାଇଁ sir, ମୁଁ ଏତେ ତାକୁ authority ଟାକୁ party କରିବି।
Fine. Commissioner,
Normally courts do not appreciate.
Attachment order pass kala, it administrative authority.
Not
High
normally
Court
courts do not appreciate.
No.
I may be permitted to by oral prayer.
I don't appreciate when you say Bank of India thiba Reserve Bank of Party mane seta guda mu kahis na.
Seta ino-
Eta da actually say apna notice issue korchi. Akendi karibi.
I may be permitted to amend it, oral prayer.
In the meantime, no coercive action shall be.
Annexure 5 may kindly be stayed, your lordship.
In the meantime, annexure 5 is stayed. The petitioner is directed to implead the EPF. Now let's say kendi ki apna
sir.
state account balava ka.
No, I will make it.
Takuno particle. Actually, you should first make them party. Then only I should carry.
I will orally,
Orally kendi.
I will correct it here.
Party baneve na pura properly.
I will file a, your lordship may direct, I will file a,
आज दीटा वाले लगे दे पछे आपने पे करो.
no, your lordship may say, I will
दो
file.
पेज बनेवे आपने junior बोल कर.
I am saying, your lordship, I am filing in course of the day by after lunch, your lordship may pass that order.
किसी अब order events रहिला आपने file कला मुझे sign कर दे. Order रहिला.
Annexure 5 may,
आपने खाली file कर दें तो numbering कर दें तो.
annexure 5 may be stayed.
Stay करीबी. खाई देची. पूरा लिखाई जी everything.
As opposite part number 3.
Party टे बने दिया तू.
ताकि सर your lordship may say, as
other stay की जे stay जे आपने कर stay जा order against है से तक party बने ना.
opposite OP3, I will add him as OP3.
हाँ you add everything. आपने
Your lordship may indicate that.
file impleading the commissioner. The commissioner, the joint labor commissioner is the commissioner for employees compensation, joint labor commissioner on Guri as OP3. आपण चारटा पूर्वरु करंतु आज ऑर्डर पास हिजो रेडी कर अछि खाली आपण छड छड लाई देबो नहला हबन.
Yes, sir.
Because that is very important. Next.
Item 7.
7.
Your lordship has directed both the parties to file written submission.
Yes.
We have filed it yesterday, e-file, and there is a copy also I have.
कपड़े दे देंतु ई फाइल को वर्षा कोड फाइल करछि को वर्जन की फाइल
It's the copy.
आपण दे देंतु आपण
In course of the I will file.
कोन आपण तो लेट सरकार दे
आज-
देछि जल्दी आपण लेट करछि.
आज-
I was thinking otherwise. Reverse. सरकार लेट करे आपण तो जल्दी देबा କଥା. केबा आज दे देबे.
आज देब.
आपण देले मु लेखिबि नले मु लेखिबि.
आज.
Next. Next.
Item number 8.
8.
Item 8 matter pray for next week. In the meantime, we'll file counter. Our officer concerned is suffering from dengue.
Oh. So, it's okay, no problem.
When we
Lord
capture-
Constable of the state, 6 1 week time.
29.
Counter. This is the matter on 29th.
I
Next.
Item number 9.
Nine.
Wait, Lord. The matter relating to retention of drug license, my lord. Drug license was issued in the name of the husband. After death of husband, wife applied for retaining.
What happened, sir?
My lord,
What happened?
In this case, my lord, last time you directed Krishna to apply instruction.
actually, my lord, I am praying for withdrawal because in the meantime, they have started the process, my lord.
Withdrawal?
Okay.
Okay, Constable for the
Very good.
petitioner seeks to withdraw the writ petition. Economic withdrawal allowed. Yes, next.
Obliged.
Item number 10.
Item 10, my lord, we want to take. Item 10, we'll take the instruction. Actual matter is he can file the claim petition before the railway claim tribunal.
Oh.
They are
No,
filed
my
the
lord,
case,
that
we'll
is
take the
case of
instruction.
untoward accident mail. Untoward accident mail. Untoward accident mail. Untoward. So that's why I your lordship last time
What
that
kind of death?
while he is passing level crossing, unmanned level application, the train.
Is it not this railway train claim tribunal is not there?
No.
Why he can't approach there? Can't
No,
get
man,
approach?
while he is crossing level crossing,
Sir,
unmanned level crossing.
the railway tribunal को matter जाता है.
से जो माने रेलवे टिकट करथिबे खसी पड़ले
हाँ.
से माने
ताका
जा
भाई,
आगे
कोड
ताक
लिखा है जी देख ले.
ना सेटा
Railway
अछि
tribunal देखो.
केंदे एटा इनिशियली
हाँ, railway compensation can find. Railway भी.
आगे एटा
नहीं सेटा तो ठीक
आमर
अछि
decision
जे,
अछि,
यदि
sir।
जदि तार अल्टरनेटिव रेमेडी अछि बासु
हाँ 4 लाख टका आपण लास्ट टाइम योर लॉर्डशिप
4
डायरेक्ट
लाख 3 लाख
Yeah.
एबे पड़ी ये
ट्राइब्यूनल जाई परिबे ना नहीं
ना ट्राइब्यूनल एके सर जाई परबे एटा भाई ये जो मानकर पासिंग द बोनाफाइड पैसेंजर हेतबो से
We
पड़ी
can
गला
take instruction because of their
से केसर से माने रेलवे ट्रिब्यूनल जाई परबे किंतु एटा दैट्स
123 of Railway Claims Tribunal,
आ गया
Railway Act. Bona fide passenger.
बोनाफाइड पैसेंजर से क्लेम करिवे रेलवे ट्रिब्यूनल जो से जो सर्टिफिकेट दबो से
देखियो
123 and
I want to get
124 आ गया
I am also learning with you. So, which section you said?
123.
123 and also 124A
120.
On towards incident.
नहीं है तो सेक्शन
Railway Act.
रेलवे क्लेम्स ट्रिब्यूनल एक्ट
हाँ रेलवे क्लेम्स ट्रिब्यूनल
नहीं तो
Railway Act, Railway Act.
1987
हाँ 1987
आ गया
Railway.
এটা তো ট্রাইব্যুনাল অ্যাক্ট আছে কিন্তু
Railway Act.
হ্যাঁ রেলওয়ে অ্যাক্ট আসবে না ট্রাইব্যুনাল কে ট্রাইব্যুনাল কি হবে কি মেম্বার হবে কি হবে কোডা আপিল হবে
हाँ सेट
120
3 and 124, 124A.
123 and 124A
accident means an accident of the nature described in 124
हाँ सेटा ये क्लेम ऑफ कोर्ट ना जतल से बोनाफाइड
when in the course of working a railway an accident occurs being either a collision between trains which one is a train carrying passenger or the derailment of other accident to a train or any part of a train carrying passengers, then whether or not there has been any wrongful act, neglect or default on the part of the railway administration such as would entitle the passenger who is the injured or has suffered a loss to maintain an action and recover damages in respect thereof. The railway administration shall, notwithstanding anything contained in any other law, be liable to pay compensation. Sir, it happened. He's right.
हाँ सर मुझे क्या कहते अपन लियो लॉर्डशिप में लास्ट टाइम
He's
डायरेक्टेड
right. Because see, this is for only
read it.
ticket holder.
आ गया
Railway
सेटा अलग
claims tribunal for ticket
सेटा
holder.
होइदर ही बोनाफाइड पैसेंजर और टिकट
This is not a passenger.
आ गया
Unmanned level
आ
crossing.
गया अनमैन
I
लेवल
pray, I will take the instruction.
To take instruction.
Yes.
Railway to take instruction regarding the compensation awarded to the unmanned level crossing people who die in unmanned level crossing. To take instruction.
Okay.
List the matter on fourth. Next,
Item 11.
11.
My lord is asking for the application given by the Asakarmi. May I permit it?
Yes, please. Please. Go ahead.
Yes, my lord.
What is the issue?
My lord, the person is Asakarmi who was dismissed from his service without any notice. The medical officer simply dismiss कर देले और तांको ऑफिस रे चिपके देले ऑफिस नोटिस बोर्ड रे मते नोटिस करा जाय नि किछि करा जाय इंफॉर्मेशन भी किछि दे जाय
Dismissed from service.
आगे
On what ground?
सर किछि जणी नांती मते सर मते किछि जणी नांती नोटिस भी करि नांती त सेमान बेटर कहि परबे मो अपेक्षा जे काहे कि मते डिसमिस करले मते किछि जणी ना सर मु ताको चिट्ठी करिछि मते कोऑपरेट कले
Do one thing, give a copy to Mr. Moond. Give a copy. La, issue notice. To petitioner is Asha Karmi. And you are in service since when?
I am from 14/9/2007.
He was continuing service from 14/9/2007. And suddenly, without any reason or any notice, he was dismissed from service. BD order letter number 377 dated 24/3/2023 by affixing a notice in the notice board of the Gram Panchayat office, which is violative of the principle of natural justice. Hence, he has approached this court for redressal of his grievance. Issue notice to the OP number
Number 4.
OP number
Number 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 1, 2,
Okay, you
3,
give copy to Mr. Moon, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It is for you have to serve through registered post.
Yes,
5
my
to registered post. Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. You give copies to Mr. Moon.
Interim protection.
Learn concept of the petitioner to serve copy on Mr. Moon on who is representing OP number 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. We serve to registered post.
Interim protection may be given.
What protection, sir? Already another person has been appointed. What protection?
Sir, अलगा लोगों को रखे देवा पे. Main
अरे
time.
already रखी साइलेंट उपेंद्र कुमार साहू किए डाले ये.
से सरपंच सर से सरपंच.
ये सरपंच. I thought he is a new person. Okay, so they have not yet.
ସେମାନେ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମତେ dismiss କରି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ତାଙ୍କ ଲୋକକୁ ରଖି ଦେବା ପାଇଁ. Main time.
ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସବୁ କଣ ସପ୍ନା ହୁଏ ନା କଣ ଆପଣ ଏଷ୍ଟ୍ରୋଲୋଜର କେମିତି ଜାଣିଲେ ଆପଣ? ଅର୍ଡର ପାସ୍ ହେଇଛି?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍ ସେମାନେ ନୋଟିସ ବାହାର କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ
ଓକେ ଆଇଏ ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି?
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆଇରେ ଆପଣ ସପ୍ନା ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି? କଣ ସ୍ୱପ୍ନ ଦେଖିଲେ ଆଇରେ?
ସେମାନେ ଟ୍ରାଇ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ନୋଟିସ ବାହାର
mean time the
annexure
There must be some interim arrangement.
କେମିତି କିଛି
କଣ allegation ତାଙ୍କର ଅଛି କଣ ଅଛି?
ଖାଲି କେମିତି? I'm not passing anything, just simply I'm just issuing notice. Already କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ହେଇଛି ଏତେ ଦିନ ହେଲା କଣ ଖାଲି ବସିଥିବେ କି ଜାଗାରେ କି କାହାକୁ ରଖିବେ ନା?
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
So I'm giving a short date. Okay, let's take it up on 23rd. You take instruction.
August.
हाँ
କପି ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି କପି
କପି ଆଜି କପି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ.
ଖୋର୍ଦ୍ଧାରୁ କହୁଛି.
ପାଖଟା ଆଜି କପି today you give the Mr. You give the copy today itself. Send some of your junior or your clerk and give it copy. Give the copy, or maybe you can ask for their email ID and send it by scan.
Sir, 2 times already I'm served copy. 2 times.
Oh, email.
Through
Where is your
once
proof? Where is your proof, sir? Show me the proof.
I have received.
Where is that?
I have.
Yes, sir. How do you border देखले?
Online दिया
Yes, sir.
Online दिया
Online there is no explanation.
I have served 2 times. Once.
copy नहीं हो पाता.
Already served copy on the council of the state. I would have दियंतु for your convenience. If office जाके खोजिबे, that will take time. I would have दियंतु आजी. Hard copy का हाथ रे पटे दियंतु ना, है ना?
Sir, hard copy भी सर ऑफिस से करते देगी receipt and
केते आलोचना चर्चा करिवे आज्ञा आपण देले न देले आपण दियंतु न दियंतु जा sorry for that. That is between you. You talk to Mr. Moon सांगे कथा होंतु जा करबे करा. Okay, so list the matter on 23rd. 23rd देखिबा हला जदी appointment की पाई न थिबे then I'll pass order.
24.
Till that time I cannot pass unless I am assured that there is nobody has been appointed.
He's saying 24.
And otherwise these are again there will be big problem. You understand?
Sir, maybe 24.
24th, okay, 24, no problem. I wanted you to earlier, you want to delay this, okay, good. Okay, after lunch.
weeks time.
Okay. Who is the
36.
opposite party you have informed him?
I am the petitioner, my lord.
No, who is the opposite party?
Mr. My elder brother, Mr. Gurdatta Kaur for the bank.
You have told him?
I will inform, my lord, after.
No, will inform you. I have informed. You must say, I have informed.
I will inform.
No,
Just
no, no.
after, my lord, after discontinuation, I will be leaving the meeting.
After
I
that, he will
inform.
come and wait for the whole day.
My lord,
Then he will come and wait for the whole day. You will not inform him.
my lord, I am.
Please, whenever you are asking for time, sir, please
Sorry, my lord.
inform
Sorry,
them and then
I had
request.
to, my lord. Sorry, my lord, I had to because I am the petitioner.
Okay.
I am a relation as
14th,
expert. so I
14th
say.
September. 14th September.
Oblige.
Is there any stay?
No, nothing.
Then 14th
I
September.
beg pardon, my lord, item 19.
Oblige.
I'm your lordship directed to take instruction. I had filed the copy of the affidavit.
I'll require some time for instructions in item 19. ma'am.
Huh?
I'll require some time for instruction. Item 19 is an old matter, 2002 record.
15th September.
Okay.
Madam say at छुट्टी 2-3 दिन असता 15 को पड़ जाए
Which one?
से 45 आइटम जोड़ा 8 कला 15 को
45
15th
So what is your problem?
नहीं 8 से 2 दिन छुट्टी ଅଛି ତ कोते के 6-7 दिन छुट्टी रह जाई त
8 टा को
हां 8 टा 15 को
Okay, 15.
Item 24 is a personal appearance. Sub-collector Koraput is on VC.
Okay, what is
Item 24.
24?
Matter relating to selection of a Jogan say recommended. The petitioner secured first mark and the opposite party secured second highest mark. Though petitioner is entitled for engagement, the opposite party number 6 has been engaged. Your lordship directed the why the second selection has been made when the first selection notification has been published. The contention of opposite party number 6 that he has been selected prior to the advertisement.
How?
That is for why the sub-collector was directed to the
Your issue is basically you have secured highest mark.
I have secured highest mark in the
Highest mark.
selection process. The opposite partner secured less mark than me. I am entitled to be appointed, whereas the authority illegally appointed it.
No, that is not.
That is the issue.
So what is the issue?
My lord, first advertisement was made. This opposite part number 6 was selected in that advertisement,
Yes,
secured one.
Yes.
Then one second advertisement.
Why that second?
But he has to answer. I'll not say. Your lordship.
Yes, sub-collector Koraput.
Yes.
Why the second advertisement was necessary, sir? When the first advertisement as a person was selected just to accommodate your people. Why second advertisement was necessary?
Sir, namaskar.
Yes, namaskar.
Sir,
दुईटा advertisement कहीं कले?
Sir, actually sir कौन है first जो advertisement करा ही थिला से तार criteria थिला per GP 3टा candidate compulsory थिला. तो फर्स्ट लिस्ट रे 2टा जीपी जो आलमंडा कापड़ा 3टा कैंडिडेट से माने फाइनल कर देइथिले तो सेकंड एडवर्टाइजमेंट एक्चुअली भूल रे से माने जो बाहर करथिले एक्सेप्ट कापड़ा आलमंडा से माने मेंशन कर नथि
सेकंड एडवर्टाइजमेंट भूल रहेला
सर तो जेटा कि वीडियो नोटिफिकेशन करचंती
जस्ट
सर वीडियो
कथाडा सुनंतु you mean to say that the second advertisement was wrongly done?
Sir, except कापड़ा आलमंडा लिखवा जाकर
I am not saying except or what. I am asking this particular place. What is the place?
Almanda GP.
Almanda.
Almanda GP.
Almanda. When the advertisement was done, the person was found to be highest securing person. Why did you suddenly cancel it? You should not have cancelled it.
Cancel it.
Sir,
Why
cancel
unnecessarily you are inviting litigation?
My submission, sir, faster advertisement है ही नहीं. That's why for the entire block.
तो आपण क्यों second selection?
ये second वाला आया.
Faster
ये second आया.
मुख्य question. Faster advertisement है ही नहीं वरु. The selection made without advertisement. So therefore, the second in the new advertisement.
The second you are selected.
Second, no, there is no fast advertisement.
Oh, so called second fast रे है नहीं थिले.
कौन सी advertisement नथिला. Second selection, not
बुझिली आज्ञा केते थर कहबे second. I understood.
Again.
So second रे आपण selected ହେଇଥିଲେ.
Again.
Fast
fast तो advertisement ही नथिला. First
Is it right?
advertisement, there is
Is it
no
right,
advertisement.
sir?
Sir, first ରେ ହେଇଛି sir, ଯୋଉଟା କି
Kahin, this
through
government
notice
counter
board
bill.
ହେଇଛି, GP notice board
Sir,
through
notice
GP
board रे
notice board ହେଇଛି.
ଆପଣ ହୁଏ କି ଆପଣ କେମିତି advertisement କେମିତି କର paper ରେ ଦିଅନ୍ତି ନା notice board ରେ ଦିଅନ୍ତି? Notice board ରେ
ସେତେବେଳେ
କିଏ
sir
ଆସିବ
government
ଜାଣିବ
guideline
sir ରୁହନ୍ତୁ।
Sir.
Notice board ରେ କିଏ ଜାଣିବ କେତେବେଳେ ବାହାରିଲା paper ସିନା ବାହାରେ advertisement। ଆପଣ local paper ରେ ଓଡିଆ paper ରେ କୋଉଥିରେ ବାହାର କରିବେ
Sir,
ନା
sir.
ଆଉ notice board ରେ ଜାଣିଲେ କିଏ ଜାଣିବ ଆପଣ ଖାଲି ନିଜ ଭିତରେ ଜଣାଶୁଣି ହେଇଯିବେ ଆଉ ଲୋକ ଆଣିକି କରିଦେବେ ନିଜ ଲୋକ। Second advertisement କେମିତି ବାହାର କଲେ?
Second advertisement annexure 1.
Second paper ବାହାର
ଆପଣ
କରାହେଇଛି. Sir, second ଟା ବି ସେ notice ହେଇଛି sir.
ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଅଧିକ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ବୋଲି ଅଧିକ କହିବେ ନା କଣ?
ନାଇଁ.
Why are you just unnecessary? I'm asking something. You are so full of yourself to speak. Sit down, please. Please sit down. All of you sit down. Why have you called him? Just for clarification. Just don't have patience to hear what he is saying. I just because of this confusion, I called the officer, and you are unnecessarily creating disturbance. So first, in the second advertisement was through some newspaper.
ନାଇଁ sir, ସେ previous
Same
ଯେମିତି
method.
procedures କରିଥିଲେ ସେ ଭଳିଆ same କରୁଛନ୍ତି through notice board.
So through notice board, the first
Sir.
was cancelled.
No,
First
not
was
cancel sir.
cancelled according to you. What is that?
ନା sir, first cancel ହେଇନି actually first କଣ ହେଇଛି ଯୋଉ 9ଟା GP ର notice board ରେ ମରା ହେଇଥିଲା ତ ଗୋଟେ GP ରେ 3ଟା candidate apply କରିବାର ଥିଲା procedure more than 3 candidate ତ ଆଲମଣ୍ଡା କାଲପଲାଡାରେ 3ଟା candidate apply କରିଥିଲେ ବାକି 6ଟା GP ରେ single application
এটা
ଥିଲା
ଆଲମଣ୍ଡା
sir ଏଟା ଆଲମଣ୍ଡା
এটা ଆଲମଣ୍ଡାରେ 3ଟା ମାନେ 3ଟାରୁ କମ ହେଲେ ଆପଣ ଆଉଥରେ ରି-ଆଡଭାର୍ଟାଇଜମେଣ୍ଟ କରନ୍ତି ନା କଣ?
sir ଯୋଉଟା କି ଆଉ 6ଟା GP ରେ ରି-ଆଡଭାର୍ଟାଇଜମେଣ୍ଟ
ଏ
ହେଇଥିଲା
ଜାଗାରେ 3ଟା ଥିଲେ
sir
ଏ ଜାଗାରେ ଯଦି 3ଟା ଥିଲେ ତାହେଲେ ଫିର କଣ
Sir.
ପାଇଁ ତାକୁ ଇଏ କଲେ କ୍ୟାନ୍ସେଲ କଲେ?
ନାଇଁ କ୍ୟାନସଲ କରାଇନି sir actually ସେମାନେ ଭିଡିଓ ନୋଟିଫିକେସନ ଅଥରିଟି ଭିଡିଓ ନୋଟିଫିକେସନ କଲେ ଯୋଉଟା କି
ତାର ଭିଡିଓ
wrongly ସେମାନେ
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଅଣ୍ଡର ନା ଭିଡିଓ ତ କଣ
Sir,
ପାଇଁ
sir.
ଅଥରିଟି ତ ଭିଡିଓ ହୋଇପାରେ I am not disputing. Question is
Sir.
why did he allow it to happen again when the first if according to you in the first advertisement there are 3 candidates available,
Sir.
then what made you to advertise again?
that is the procedural wrong sir.
What is procedure wrong you are admitting?
Yes sir.
So who was selected in the first advertisement?
I am selected. Opposite
You are in
party.
the first
Yes.
advertisement selected in the first.
Yes.
So then do one thing. Now cancel it and have a fresh election. That's the best thing. Okay? Cancel.
Sir.
Now have a advertise for a fresh election. Matter of points.
Sir.
Why should we will be suffer? Why
No,
there should be
I fully bow down to that.
yes.
Fully only one
How
submission.
can you bow down?
No. Only one submission.
Ah.
From 2015, I am continuing.
Sir,
No, ମୁଁ ସେଠି କହିଦିଏ till the advertisement is made and everything I will
when
continue.
was the advertisement?
ଆଜ୍ଞା
2015 both.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
The
ପ୍ରଥମ
second advertisement made in which year?
27/10/2014
And the first was?
first
ତା ଆଗରୁ ଦିଟା advertisement
First-
ପରେ
Sir, ଏତେ କଥା କୁଆଡେ
ଆଉଥରେ ହଉ
ଆଉଥରେ ହେଇ ଯୋଉ fresh ଗଲା
ଆଜ୍ଞା but till that
let the good candidate
yes
selected.
and till that my lord till that selection I may be allowed to
Yes,
continue.
that will do.
And one thing
Till the next election you will
and
continue.
one thing may I just show to your lordship from a document only for your lordship see I fully bow down.
Yes.
The lordship may see my counter for a minute. Counter by OP
then
6.
my lord I have
Just a minute.
କହନ୍ତୁ ଟିକେ
ଟିକେ କହୁନ।
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ସେ ସାର୍ ଯୋଉ emphasis ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ
ମୁଁ
କହୁଛି
କାହାର
କହୁଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା।
emphasis ଶୁଣୁନି
ଶୁଣ ନା, ମୁଁ ସାର୍ କହୁଛି ଆଡଭର୍ଟାଇଜମେଣ୍ଟ କଣ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଥିଲା ଆଡଭର୍ଟାଇଜମେଣ୍ଟ
will you hear me
ଆଜ୍ଞା
or you are not ready to hear me?
ନାଇଁ
If you are not ready to hear me, please order reserve next item. Next item.
ନାଇଁ
କିଛି ଆଉ ଶୁଣିବି
ନାଇଁ sir
order reserve sir.
ନାଇଁ
Order reserve I have said order reserve.
sir ମୋର ଖାଲି ଗୋଟେ submission
କଣ ଆସ
ଗୋଟେ ଆଜ୍ଞା advertisement ରେ ଗୋଟେ state government ର ଗୋଟେ notification ଅଛି ଯୋଉଟା ମୁଁ ଫାଇଲ କରିଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା କାଇଁ ଏତେ ଆଉ notification ଦେଖିବି
ନାଇଁ,
ସିଧା
ନାଇଁ,
fresh
ନାଇଁ,
election
ସେଥିରେ
ହବ ଆଉ
ଅଛି, the persons continuing as salesman
Ah.
will be giving preference.
that they will do that.
Yes, that's all.
They
Yes.
will in the
Yes.
next in the next advertisement also they will have the same advertisement.
Yes, that's all.
Mr. Sub Collector, you your
Sir.
advertisement should contain all this whatever condition available at that time. Everything should be there. Of course,
Okay,
if
sir.
something
Sir.
has in the meantime some notification has brought about
No,
some
that is
changes,
before that.
then you
Sorry.
can do that. That's
Yes.
nobody can say.
sir
So you also, whatever preference thing is there, you write everything in that advertisement. And you
Okay, sir.
have a fair selection.
Yes.
Okay, within 1 month
Sure.
from today, within 1 month,
sir.
take steps to advertise within 1 month and let her continue the incumbent person, let him continue.
Let him, yes.
Let him continue till the
Sure.
next selection process. Once the selection,
Yes, sir.
and he or she,
He.
he shall be allowed to
sir.
participate there also.
Yes.
But I have one
Sir,
question.
sir.
Oh, yes,
Okay,
yes.
who is stopping you?
It is open advertisement. It is
Both
open.
of them, both of them.
It is an open advertisement. All will.
Okay, everybody can, yes. And try
Yes,
to
sir.
advertise in newspaper, sir. You are
Yes,
doing
sir. Actually, newspaper
notice board,
କରିବା
many
କଥା
people
କରୁନା
may not
sir.
be knowing it.
Yes,
Have
sir. You have
some
to, I
advertisement in
accept
the
it.
newspaper.
I admit, sir.
ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ question ମତେ କହିଲେ second advertisement ହେଲା.
ଛାଡ଼ନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ସେଗୁଡ଼ା ଯାଉନି।
ଛାଡ଼।
ହେଲା,
There is
okay,
disposing of this matter?
order reject, order reject.
Disposed of.
Disposal, yes.
Thank you,
Just I'll try to write some.
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
Okay, next.
Pardon to make a mention, my lord, item 50.
50 what?
So there personal appearance thila the then IIC Mangalabag and present IIC Mangalabag, ma'am.
What is that question?
Uh,
I don't remember now.
matter relating to custodial death, my lord.
Oh, okay, okay. That,
Item 50.
In this case, your lordship directed the state to obtain instruction whether the judgment of DK Basu has been followed by the at the time of interrogation or not. I have a small prayer, my lord. So far, the present IAC is there, my lord, and the then IAC. In the meantime, he has retired from the retired as superintendent of police, Devgarh. Now, because of his father's illness, he is in a hospital, my lord. So present IAC is there, my lord. He will explain.
present IC may not be able to answer all.
नहीं से खाली से जहाँ जहाँ ହେଇଛି ସେ केस रेकॉर्ड से कहि परिबे.
Yes, let him. So have you followed Mr.
Sudhanshu Jena.
Jena, please have your seat. Have you followed the DK Basu guideline?
Yes, my lord.
Any idea about DK Basu guideline?
Yes, my lord.
What are the guidelines? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you tell me?
Yes, while the person is coming to the custody of police, actually, police should not actually show any kind of ill treatment. Police has to behave properly or politely, and police has to intimate their family members, relatives regarding their arrest. And the cause of detention should also intimidate their family members. If the advocates of the detained person wants to meet him actually, and that may be also allowed. These are my 11 and 12.
Which are of these is not done in this present case?
My lord, I am unaware about this fact. Actually, the entire thing, has taken place in the custody of Energy Police Station.
Yes.
Energy Police Station is meant only to, my lord, to investigate pertaining to the theft, cable or electricity.
So
And the
Energy
set-
Police Station is it different?
It's a different police station. The disease.
That I know different, but they kept him.
Yes, my lord.
Died. It was in the Energy Police Station.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Entire thing happened in the custody while he was in the
Who is that?
custody. of the-
Who was heading that Energy Police Station at that time?
One inspector in charge at that time was SN Rathore. Now he's retired one, my lord. But at that time, SN Rathore.
That person.
No,
Somebody else.
somebody else.
Then why are you saying this some other person's name? You say he's not well, something. You say.
No, Mr. Your lordship, kindly have a glance to both the present IAC and the then IAC of Mangalabag.
The present IC, he's saying that if he was in Energy Police Station, then
Energy Police Station IAC something some another person, my lord. Your lordship, as per your lordship's direction.
No, I didn't know this is the Energy Police Station. This is Mangalabag.
हाँ मंगलाबाग सेटा एक्चुअली इशूटा होची एनर्जी पीएस रो से किन तांको पार्टी करछिन ने हम जाननी किंतु मंगलाबाग को आपण ऑर्डर करथले मंगलाबाग आईएसी की
Let Energy Police Station be present. They
My lord,
let the ISC of Energy Police Station. Be then ISC.
दी देना आईएसी
SN Rathore, my lord.
एसएन नथ से एड्रेस नाम
कोटी posted से आगे.
Even retired, my lord, even retired. Rahuchandi both Gopalpur area, Sadar Thana Police Station area.
Idea.
Again.
Can you just intimate him?
My lord, yes, my lord.
Can you intimate him to be present through virtual mode, or if he can come down here?
My lord, I will.
Palpul
intimate.
is in Cuttack, na?
कटक
Yes, got it.
Come down here also. So just because I want to know the facts, what happened. So the present ISC may not be knowing that. What happened.
प्रेजेंट आईएसी और जो दी देन कहथिले प्रमोद रथ both are not involved in this case,
Mr.
man.
What is the name? Can you repeat the name?
एसएन रथ
SN Rathore, my lord, SN Rathore.
But also,
who was the then,
also my fear is that there is an IIC in charge of Mangla police station and the investigation executive officer would also present. But
No, the investigation,
Sir, Rohan, let me find out who is the best person. Don't worry. I'm just trying
I
to
made
find
them
out.
party.
Don't worry, sir. He is also party here. Energy police station is a party here. Since you say emphasize in Mangalabag,
Yes.
I called him. Energy police station, I missed out.
They are also necessary. Party.
Yeah, okay. They are there. Their party. Who is stopping you? They are the party.
No, who
They
are
are
the,
energy police station where the person was kept.
yes.
And whatever allegation that we see.
custody ରେ ତାଙ୍କ custody ରେ ଥିଲେ ଆପଣ?
Let me find out now.
And subsequently the investigating
Okay, he
officer-
will also be there. Don't. He will be there. Energy, Mr. S.N.
ରଥ
S.N. who was the then ISC Energy Police Station Cuttack, be present through virtual mode. The ISC Mangalabag, Mr. Jaina shall intimate Mr. Rath to be present through virtual mode or physically, whichever mode suits him, on Monday at 2 p.m. Monday na 22nd 22nd. Please intimate him, Mr. Jaina. Intimate him. Just I want to know what is the fact on that.
My lord, a case was registered at Mangala police station, but the case was investigated by the then ACP.
No problem. I'll find out. Don't
My
worry.
lord.
Okay.
My lord, the personal appearance of
personal
the
appearance, Mr.
both the officer, the then IAC and the present IAC may be.
But reason is not there, so what dispense with what? Okay, dispense. Okay, next.
Item number 12.
Your lordship may pardon me, that documents I am giving.
You have given. You have filed there.
I am filing before my lord.
Sir, it is not a filing counter, sir. It should be filed there only. What is this?
Sethi sir file kala bala apno
Na,
asibo
no,
na.
no, Sethi file le ethi asibo automatic.
Then I am filing it there.
Sir, this is not a filing counter. Please have some distinction.
I have made him opposite part number 3.
You file it.
Okay, my lord.
But where is the other page? Where is
One
the other
page.
page?
Oh, not necessary, my lord.
Sir, what is this? This is the page. Only one page. What is the other page?
This is only cause title, my
Our
lord.
cost prayer have implement application file have What is this? Sir, file and implement application, sir. Application, proper application.
I thought your lordship has allowed the petition.
No,
By my
I'm
prayer.
not allowing it till you file that. Please file it by 4 o'clock. Only one page. Your junior, tell your junior, you'll tap for you.
Any possible
2 minutes.
certified copy in course of the day, if possible. I am filing it.
Unless you file, I
I'm
can't
filing.
commit anything. You have to file it. Next.
Item number 12.
May please, your lordship.
Well, my lord, in this case, we need some time to obtain the case record.
Well,
Yes.
Item 12.
what is the case?
Extra copy of the brief may be served.
In course of the day, sir.
Last time was directed to
On 10/8, your
Produce
lordship,
the
I glanced
record.
at the order dated 10/8/2023.
What do you want?
1 week time may be granted to
To?
to produce the record. Fact remains the file is not available in our office.
Okay. Regards to the state, submit that. Is the file, we enter, what do you take from our office? Take it. We have, get your, this pen drive and you take it, soft copy. What is the problem? Then you take it out. The petitioner is not handling. The land council state is related to apply for a copy of.
He will give.
He'll give it.
I-
Give him.
Yes, ma'am. Extra copy, extra copy.
कर दिया एक एक्स्ट्रा कॉपी देना 11 4th September
Again.
next
Item 13.
13 non-APS Please the matter on 13th September. Next
14.
14
May I please, your lordship? Last occasion, my lord directed to file all the orders wherein last occasion, my lords directed me to file The orders wherein all the other co-accused persons have been released on bail, my lord. May I file it in the court, my lord? The orders only.
Can you repeat what the case?
My lord.
Can you repeat?
My lord.
Yes.
Your my lord.
Witch hunting, witchcraft. It's
Witch
basically
hunting?
witchcraft.
Yes, my lord.
So there is a 4(1), section 4(1) of the Witch Hunting Act.
My lord.
So what are the role of this person?
Allegation against anti-villagers, my lord.
Anti-villagers.
So far, accused persons are concerned, there are as many as 15 accused persons, my lord.
All have been granted bail.
No, my lord, not all have been granted bail, only 10 have been granted bail. I have handed over to your lordships.
What is his role specific? Any
Here,
specific act?
Yes, 164 statement of the son of the deceased.
Was he present there?
Yes.
What
And
what
he
does
named,
it- what
he
does
named
it-
the present petitioner.
What does he say?
Said, ଶୋଇପଡିଥିଲୁ ସେତେବେଳେ ଆମ ଗାଁର ବାବୁଲା ସବର, ଅଜିତ ସବର, ଟଙ୍କ ସବର, ବୁଢୁ ସବର, ରବି ସବର ପିଟିସନର
This is Ravi Savar.
ରବି ସବର ଆସି ଆମ ଘର କବାଟକୁ ଢୁଢୁ କଲେ, ଆମେ କବାଟ ନ ଖୋଲିବାର ବାଡ଼ି ପଟେ ଆସି ଦୁଇଟା କବାଟ ଭାଙ୍ଗି ଘରେ ପଶିଗଲେ। ମୋର ମା ଓ ବାପାକୁ ଝିକା ଟଣା କରି ଆମ ଘରକୁ ବାବୁ ଦେବତା ପାଖକୁ ନେଲେ, ସେଠାରେ ମୋର ମା ଓ ବାପାକୁ ଜୋରରେ ନାତ ମାରିଲେ, ବ୍ୟାଟରେ ରିଜେକ୍ଟେଡ by the state government.
Application for?
Yes, rejected. Here what happened in the year 1997, by giving some thought or suppressing the fact regarding acquisition of land, they have got the license for they have got drug license. Though the land was acquired by the state government and recorded in the name of Purto Vibhag, one agreement was executed by one Agrawal, Sunil Agrawal, in favor of the petitioner, and he got the drug license. Subsequently, one complaint we received, we inquired the matter and found that the land has already been acquired by the state government. So that is the suppression. So his license was cancelled. Now, after cancellation of license, he should prefer appeal before the state government. Instead of that, he approached this honorable court by filing this writ petition.
Appeal before which other?
State government.
State government is what?
Health.
There must be some authority.
Health.
Means what? Again, vague. Health, who, joint secretary, special secretary, anybody must
That
be
is
somebody.
state government.
State government means what? Chief Minister Pakajivo, na governor. They're all part of state government.
That is secretary.
Secretary, health. The appellate authority.
Yes.
Under which act?
66.
Under which act?
Drugs and cosmetics.
Show me that which provision? Appellate provision.
Rule 66. Upload 2. Drugs with 19.
Rule 66.
66 upload 2.
Act नहीं सीधा rule को पढ़ेला. Appeal टा act था generally rule रे don't think. Rule is for making things simplified or making appeal रे थियो sir rule केंदी कोचुंदी. I don't find appeal provision is there in the rule. There must be. Yeah, just let him find out which provision is. 66 rule. Rule कौन लगा जी पढ़ो तो?
A license has been suspended or cancelled, nay, within 3 months from the date of order under sub-rule 1, refer an appeal against the order, that order to the state government, which said defected.
State government is the health secretary. Okay.
Now, so far this land is concerned, one intervener, Sunil Kumar Agrawal, has filed one intervention application saying that.
What is the provision you said? The rule, which provision?
66 subclause 2. 66. Subsection 2 of 6. Drop is 19.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Well, it's the facts of the case are that I was operating that medicine store which last more than 50 years. And the same piece of land.
50 years.
50 years. And subsequently what happened? On renewal in 2013 and we have been renewed time and again on the same premise.
So that renewal was going on for the last,
It has
within,
been going on
for how, within, I mean, what is the period renewal?
2 years sometimes. Correct.
Every 2 years? Okay.
Whereas in 1990, let me place the fact where the land was acquired by the PWD for expansion of their road. But I was continuing. I went and continuing and I am continuing by grace of the Hon'Ble Court. In the meanwhile, what happened was they say that my document, which is conditional to renewal, is a rent agreement which Sushil Agarwal, the implicated party, had executed with me. It's a small 10 by 12 store. So let's see what happened in between. They say that the land has been acquired. He has no locus or no legal rights to rent you out the premises.
So you have been rented from it?
Yes, ma'am.
The owner was Sushil Agarwal.
Sushil Agarwal, the implicated party.
Fine.
So in between what happened? Sushil Agarwal preferred a grievance to the Chief Minister's grievance redressal cell. And therein, this I have reflected this annexure. The Chief Engineer Roads says we do not require the land can be returned. On that, your lordship is entitled to get instruction from the letter. And that health secretary has taken it personally. After I came to this Hon'Ble, he said that we will demolish that property. And they have not taken, as per my information, opinion of the law department in this matter. And there are a number of stores, shops and premises on the same road, which have been acquired, which have been operating. They singled me out. And my lords, this page 6 of the simplest application, my lords, I kindly look at and this
Page 6.
Page 6 of IA 11017, my lords.
IA.
IA. This is for direction. Last time, lordship said me please to direct them to get instructions. Let me read out the last 4 lines.
6739.
11017 of 2023 IA number.
Okay, I got it.
My lords, page 6, last 4 lines, my lords may read. May I read for the lordships? In view of the above, the authority may consider for return of the patch of land bracketed medicine store to the original landowner Sushil Kumar Agarwal, as the said store is situated away from the 4-lane carriageway, and at present there is no proposal for further expansion of the road. The Raurkela Sambalpur Biju Expressway, white letter so and so, copy enclosed. My lords, this letter is dated.
This is in which place? Sambalpur?
My lords, on that
Sambalpur.
Sambalpur road. And my lords, this letter is dated 2nd of June 23. And my lords,
How could you
after
say that line has been acquired? Then, if land has been acquired, then why have you?
This happened after inspection of Superintendent Engineer Keonjhar, Chief Engineer
Maybe,
Keonjhar.
I don't know, law is that once land has been acquired as per.
Sir, law.
One thing. The original owner has received the compensation amount. And land has already been vested to Purta Vibhag. That cannot be divested to the person concerned.
What about other?
I said always, but this is the case.
Only one. The entire patch, only one store was acquired and
that instruction
vested to Purta Vibhag and others are.
What happened here? The case is the premise.
No, I'm just answer my question. Answer my question.
That is beyond record. That is beyond record.
If other shops are running.
Yes.
They are continuing there.
Yes. That is beyond record.
You single out one shop.
One thing, that is not the case. This is what he is saying, that is beyond record. Now what I am saying, to get the license for drug.
I am no, that's fine, because this is also the condition precedent.
Yes, ma'am.
My lord,
Specifically,
the request made by the chief engineer has already been rejected by the state government. I have given that.
This letter which I read out to lordship.
No, question is not rejecting, I'm not there. My question is, suppose in a particular location, there are some adjacent to that area, 8 or 10 or 12 or 20 shops are running. Why are singling out one person? That is the question. I'm not disputing that legally.
That I can say.
What about the other shops?
That I can say.
There also, if this shop to go, other shops.
That I can say that is beyond record. What is something that is beyond record? That is beyond record.
But you are throwing everybody out, then no problem. He doesn't have an issue.
No, here the issue is,
If we are,
my lord, here the issue is cancellation of drug license.
I know
because-
that once cancellation
Yes.
is there.
Yes. And government land upare ghar kariki how he will run medicine store?
You are gonna take a rented from.
Nahi habani seta pa je rent deji se
Well,
first
so
that
the
is
same
first.
state
I am not
law
saying no.
you were continuing.
We janichi habani.
Aye.
Question is, if you are allowing others to what?
We are not allowing
That
anybody.
means that means you.
No, we are not allowing anybody. That is beyond record. We are not allowing anybody.
Just check it, whether you are allowing others or not. Question is, suppose you are saying that now this land is taken by the PWD. The entire patch must have been taken by PWD for expansion of road. Just hold on. hold. The entire patch must have been taken by the PWD for expansion of road. It can't be that one shop will be excluded, other shop will remain there for expansion. No, not at all possible. So just check it, if whether the land has been taken over by the PWD, the entire patch.
My lord, here one.
Or other shops are also running.
Here one thing. If he is agreed with the cancellation of a license.
I am not on
My
that,
lord,
sir. I am just on equity.
Murtike
I am not on law.
Murtike if he is agreed with the cancellation of license, he should approach the state government.
That is fine, that I will
One-
say.
My lord, one thing. Second thing.
The question is, I am not trying to
I am
understand.
buzuji. Mo dira
ଗୋଟେ shop କୁ କାହିଁକି single out କରିବେ ଯଦି କରିବେ ଏକା ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଉଠେଇବେ ସମସ୍ତେ
single out kora honi. It's because we receive a complaint regarding forged agreement and all these things. We inquire about, yes. A
What is the
person
forged agreement?
a person who is not competent to execute the agreement, how he has executed the agreement on the basis of that license was granted. 97 ରୁ ଗଲାଣି government land ହେଲାଣି, he has received the compensation.
I'll be fair manners, 92, not 97. My lord, that red line divides the acquired land.
And once
from
the land has
unacquired
been vested to government, that cannot
On
be
the
vested.
left hand side, my lord, may see that Mass Ivani Medical Store, my lord, has
Agreement
shown a
is
small shop lot. And the right hand side is proper,
High Court agreement.
sitting next to the same road.
କାଲି ଆଉ ଜଣେ କାଲି ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଏଗ୍ରିମେଣ୍ଟ କରିଦବ ସେ ଦେଇଦବ।
And my lords, I haven't singled out because I can't show the report.
ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ କୁ ଏଗ୍ରିମେଣ୍ଟ କରିକି ଯଦି ଲାଇସେନ୍ସ କରୁଛନ୍ତି।
My lords, they.
No, I understand both the side, I understand, but my question is, if the expansion project has not yet started.
They say this, my lord.
Even my lord, not yet started. The person who has executed the agreement, he has no title. So how he has executed the agreement, and on the basis of that, our license will be granted. That is government land.
Why don't you shift to some other place, Mr. Samandra?
My lord, that
Why are
project will be closed.
Maybe.
They are no more further expanding the road.
Then
Maybe
you
they let them-
apply a French then.
No, my lord. My lord, let them give a affidavit saying that others are.
No, what about the allegation that if the person who is not competent to just enter into an agreement with you has been done, so what about
My
that?
lords, my grievance application was directed to the department has inquired, proper
that part-
inquiry,
that part
and
is-
they have said, that is why my lord, I filed application. my lord.
What he is saying, that your client has entered into an agreement with a person who doesn't have the land.
My lords, there are 2-3 instances which has come to my notice where they have returned the land, including Kendrapada, my lord. I may file affidavit to that effect. PWD has returned the land.
But here, the person
Because they
from
don't
whom
require, my lord.
you have
And-
taken, no, not, that's, is going other, another.
ତାହେଲେ ଏଟା ଡିଭିଜନ ବେଞ୍ଚ କୁ ଯିବ। ସେ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ରିଟର୍ନ କଥା ହେଲେ ଡିଭିଜନ ବେଞ୍ଚ
No,
ଯାଉ।
no. Question is, what he is saying, you have entered into an agreement with a person, Agrawal,
Who is not competent?
who is not competent to
Execute.
execute. So what about that?
My lords, my grievance.
If that things can be raked up now,
I understand very well.
then if that is raked up, then you are
But
gone.
the same state authorities have.
Had it,
considered-
suppose, had it been a case, it's your land, you have started a shop and government has acquired that land, and for the time being, they have not demolished. And only one shop that is yours is demolished. Means, okay, you are singling out one. Is it a case that your client is not competent even to run the shop
I
there?
have equity lawsuits.
Equity, I understand that.
Negative equity,
My lord.
not equity, no, negative
Everyone is
equity.
sitting.
But here, everyone has a different, they have a different, they have a different case. They have a different case. Everyone has, maybe having different case.
My lord, but the same carriageway, same acquisition,
No, acquisition party, but what about your Agrawal?
that Agarwal is the implicated party, my lord.
Agrawal is what?
Agarwal
Agrawal,
has preferred- my lord,
is
Agarwal has
it his
preferred-
property?
My lord, yes, it was his property, which was acquired by the state, and now he seeks return of it, my lord.
He has taken money.
Yes, my lord.
Yes,
We have
then,
paid the- we have
then,
refunded the amount, my
then
lord.
how can you renew
My
them?
lords, we are making the
After
offer to
taking the,
refund
after taking
amount,
the
lord.
money on land acquisition, he doesn't have a right to continue there.
My lords, this.
Only
section-
सरकार रो mercy रे किसी दिन अपन रही की continue
My lord,
करिए.
section 101 of this 2013 says that if the land is not in
कहीं
use
आसी
of.
बैठी ए पूर्ण है 13 कहीं आसी हुआ
पैसा नहीं जो चाहिए नहीं.
नहीं पूर्ण है actually.
पैसा आधा नहीं.
I will refund with interest.
पूरा
My lords,
नहीं
I have been
ना.
operating that
That cannot be.
store, my lords, for last 50 years, my lord.
No.
You find out some other location and
My lords, let
That's
them,
the only
my
option.
lords, my lord, only prayer is that let them say that they have taken initiative, same action as others.
कहेंगे हम कहीं कैसे कहीं आसी
But they are saying
PI
that
लेगा
the person, your Agrawal,
My
problem
lords,
with your
why
Agrawal.
single me out, my lords, as because I approached this honorable court, lord.
no this
Why don't you apply elsewhere?
My lords, it was operating for last 50 years, my lords.
Fine, but
Same
now,
premises,
see,
a brand has developed.
so
a
many
somebody
villages,
dependent on that store, lord.
we have been staying in a village where we have been staying for the last 200 years. Suddenly, some damage project is going on and that damage, how can I say that,
My lords,
okay,
regarding
because
this-
I am saying
my
that.
lords, Okay, I accept my lords, what my lord says, but as because they have already returned.
Let's
couple of
do
land-
one thing, I am passing an order saying that you take an alternative location and you apply, then consider.
yes
That's the best way.
My lords, one more suggestion, lord.
Or no
I
other
will
option.
consider. My lords,
Because
I
now
will-
they don't
my
have
lords,
land
let-
even.
My lords, let me bring a affidavit to this effect that they have already returned land in different parts.
maybe
I am not on that. So you
My lords,
return,
may look at it.
Your-
take
your-
your passport.
see, in your case, the land has been acquired or not.
My lords, similarly placed lands. will be
Acquired or
returned, I will
not?
bring it on record, my lords.
That is not this case. See, if a person, if they have not done it, they might do it in the near future.
My lords,
that
I
is
will
required
bring-
that
I
is
will-
required
my
for
lords,
us
Permit me to file affidavit showing that they have returned
No.
land in acquired lands.
but this land is required for us for land I have given that
But your, let your Agrawal should say that.
Yes.
Not you.
Agarwal said that.
Huh?
My lord,
Agrawal, where is
this the
Agrawal?
treatment application is Agarwal.
Where is Agrawal? You are
My lordship,
Agrawal.
my lordship,
Yes, now you are.
my
Yes.
lordship, I am now no instruction about that.
No
My
instruction.
lords,
No, no.
I am appearing in that matter, my lords. Let me suggest, my lords, let me bring the instances.
So
where
your
they have-
alter ego, see your alter ego.
My lords, let me bring those facts that they have returned the land, then my lords will pass on.
Okay. Show that. That's,
I will bring it on record.
okay, for your
May,
satisfaction.
may I please, your lordship?
Okay. I'm just, I'll see that. Okay.
My lordship, I'm filing a modification of order. I'm filing an IA for modification of order.
What,
Because of
what
the-
modification?
Well, in the last occasion on 3/8/2023, an order was passed by this honorable court, where is my impediment application as well as the application for directions are rejected.
Because of
it's
the
because
interpretation
of the-
application rejected, typographically, these two also entered the application.
So the implementation is allowed, okay, allowed.
My lords may grant me 3 weeks time, I'll file affidavit process and.
You file an affidavit. Problem.
Oblaze.
For your satisfaction, I'm doing that. But one thing, tell your client to, instead of just crying over split milk, better to
my lord here two things my lord here
go somewhere.
if his prayer is for challenging the cancellation of license drug license then it will be for this bank with this honorable
Yeah,
bank
I know that.
else
That is the main
else
petition, man.
I know
else
that.
regarding return of land and all these things it will go to
I
division.
understand.
As it was conditional one, that's why
Land-
I
land-
filed.
Land acquisition act as well
Now you,
and as because
My lordship,
now you argue.
my lordship, I have no instruction. I will take
You
it.
take instruction and you argue. Now Agrawal will only prevail, not Samantra. Okay, next.
Oblaze.
My lords, 3 weeks. time.
Okay, list the matter on 15, 15 or 18?
18 by
18, 18. 18 will be a difficult day for you. So let it come 21st, that's better. Okay, 21st.
My lords, the interim order in.
Entry order continuing the shop.
Order.
Continuing. अब बाकी दुकान चालू चालू this is life and death কথা किसी दिन चालू on oxygen running on oxygen don't worry. Next.
Item number 16.
16, my lords, pay for some time to
My
file
lord,
counter.
16, 37, 38, 39. One question is involved in this petition. That whether Coastal Aquaculture Act is applicable and Tahsil is competent to demolish my prawn village. They have, your lordship directed to file the counter affidavit. They are not
You have
filing
filed?
the counter.
No, my lords, I'll tell you.
File
Take
it
some
now.
time. I'll file. I'll take some time, my lords.
The hearing is so important for the
16,
state.
37,
I'm at-
File-
I'm
My
at
lord,
there.
my lord, my lord,
I may submit something. I have requested my Lord and Fair for the last 2 occasions to give me a copy. It has still not been given. So we could not able to take the instruction.
Copy has been given. I will
Please
provide
give another
another.
copy, sir. The state
It
government
has
always
not
cry
been.
for copies.
No.
Give a copy.
Otherwise, a copy will, how will provide?
Sir, copy दिया हुई है. आपण माने
No,
कोड
my
copy
lord,
मिले
no,
ना ना.
no, for the last 3
यदि
instructions.
आपण ଗୋଟେ guide बंधा है जी खाई होजी से copy.
12/5/2023.
सब बेले copy
3
दिया है
extra
तो आपण
copies have
copy
been
नहीं.
sought.
Want to continue 5 minutes.
My lord, one thing, my lord, in second repetition, item number 16, that is WPC number 13816 of 2023. The interim order extension has not been passed, my lord. No order has been passed.
And I must thank my Lord and Friend that for his effort, the Tahsildar came to know that yes, the ponds are still working. Before the filing of the writ
Let you
petition,
find counter of a number of
Tahsildar
dates
doesn't have any idea that these ponds are there.
Tahsildar has no
How
jurisdiction.
how effective your Tahsildar?
Tahsildar.
I don't know what is happening there.
It's a vast area.
Nahi,
So
sir.
many ponds are, so
Tahsil is
many
not a
ponds.
vast area.
No, my lord.
Eta जोठी मिले सेठी सन
No,
जल्दी पहुंच. Well,
My lord, your lordship has fixed any date?
let's fix it on 11 September.
My lord,
Ultimately, you are getting 3 weeks.
thank you.
Next,
God bless.
20,
20. 20. Nobody there?
I pray for,
Your call?
Supposed to file rejoinder. my lord.
not
You're for the
file
petitioner?
agenda. Yes,
You want to file agenda?
yes.
What is your name?
Suchitra Behra.
Okay, learn consent for the petitioner, Miss Suchitra Behra. 1 week time to
One.
file the
One,
agenda.
yes.
Okay. ठीक. List the matter on 1st September. Okay, next.
Okay.
item 22,
22. 22. 22. 22. देख लो कौन है क्या ऑर्डर लगाएंगे
non-applicable.
Next.
23,
23. हाँ
Next week.
सर एटा केबेकार मैटर एटा 2016 मैटर 2016 मैटर आपण आउ फिर टाइम मागुछंती कोन इश्यू कोन तो एबे डिसाइड करिवि इश्यू कोन तो 2016 मैटर सर प्लीज हैव मर्सी ऑन अस आल्सो 2016 मैटर सर प्लीज व्हाट इज द इश्यू टेल मी व्हाई डू यू वांट टाइम
Because I have not gone through the file. Probably it has come. So, okay. I want
So
to-
Monday then, Monday. Please go through it. Okay. Monday. Next,
25,
25.
I have just been engaged in the matter. May I be given a little time, my lord? Yesterday they wanted me to that last order was to file a documents were already over in the meantime. We are supposed to file written note of
Yeah,
submission.
written note of submission
Yes,
it is over already.
They have come just yesterday.
Sir, everything was already, I have given not less than half an hour.
No, my lord, I am not. No, I quite bow down to my
See,
lord.
why
Sir.
don't you do anything, sir?
My lord.
Sir, refine his note and give it to me.
My
He
lord,
must have been prepared, he must have prepared a note.
I have prepared a note. Right now I am giving it.
Just prepare a note and give it to me. Whatever points you have, you just.
I'll take my lord friend, but we also, my lord, I'll file another application, my lord, which we consider
For what?
for perjury, my lord.
Perjury.
340. We're filing a 340.
What perjury?
I don't think there is any perjury unless
No, no,
let me clarify the position. Let him.
No,
let me.
Just a minute. Sir, what is the perjury?
Perjury, my lord, is that in the RTI we have taken out the documents and the documents do not match with the document filed by them, qua the mark sheet. So that is the reason, my lord, I wanted.
That I have checked, sir. Nothing like that.
Yes, my lord.
Let me clarify, my lord.
No,
Let
no,
me,
let me file
no,
it.
no, 1 second. My
let
learned
it
civil
purge
lecturer
it.
Das will allow me to say.
Let's do one thing.
Huh.
Anyway, I am giving 10-minute time, not today, someday, some other, on Monday.
Yes.
Let him argue.
Lord, let him say it, but let me just clarify the allegation what is now being made is that with regard to graduation certificate, Lordship is considering an order passed by the BDO and its committee. BDO and its committee have considered the matriculation certificate. They have not considered graduation certificate. So that cannot be raised now before your Lordships. If your Lordship sees the impugned order.
Okay, let's see.
Yes,
Let's
graduation
for
certificate has
satisfaction.
never formed a
Let's
basis
do
for
one.
consideration.
We'll see that.
That's all right, my lord.
Just why should he say that I am not heard?
No, no, my lord. It's of both sides, it's
In fact,
5,000
that cannot-
5,000 rupees
that-
a month. And
that
my lord
cannot be raised.
Well,
That's
yes,
why
yes. And my lord is very conscious that what
because on that day he has also taken sufficient time.
Yes.
No, my lord.
It's
The pro-
only
the
just
problem is, my lord,
unnecessary
the
prolonging
problem is they
things.
were shunted from one council to other. My lord, I'm doing, obviously, my lord,
No,
why
question,
I'm
not a
appearing,
question that.
why I'm
It's not a
appearing, my lord.
question, it's not a question.
My lord,
that's such a
it's-
My lord, with an understanding, if
Yes.
the perjury is not proved, your Lordship will consider it a drastic measure against the
Yes,
opposite
yes,
party. Drastic
Okay.
measure.
yes,
Okay, show me that perjury.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm fixing it on 22nd. 22nd, 2 p.m.
Yes.
10 minutes, not more than that.
Yes.
That's all right.
Yes.
10, sir.
Yes,
10,
my lord.
You have
Yes.
to prepare accordingly.
Yes.
I will not give more than 10.
That's all right.
Because
My
matter
lord,
has
it's
already
of
been
that
heard.
second, can it be 29th? I'm before my lord on 29th, 30th, 31st.
Who is continuing? Who is continuing the post of the?
No one.
In
Neither
fact,
of them.
on the basis of the interim
Neither.
order, we are supposed to continue. They are not making payment of our
Okay,
salary.
29th, sir. 29th. sir.
There is an interim order, let that continue.
Let 29th also. Sir.
Yes.
10 minutes only.
Yes, yes, my lord.
And
And
you
I'll,
give me whatever note you have to give me.
yes.
Note I have given, my lord.
10 minutes, you
A
cite.
copy may be given to us so that we can
Give
respond.
me a note.
Yes, yes, yes.
Giving
I'm-
note is not
I'm-
compulsory, sir. Only counter rejoinder is compulsory.
Yes.
Giving note is
I-
not compulsory.
Regender is
No, no,
not
my lord
compulsory.
has passed a judicial order for that.
Let's see,
That's the reason. My lord, I am not on that, my lord. I feel little onerous because yesterday I didn't prepare the matter. I was feeling onerous because of the fact.
Okay, that's
that
why 10 minutes. That's why I'm
Yes,
saying 10 minutes.
Yes, yes.
10 minutes.
10
Dot 10 minutes, not
10
even 10-1.
No, no, it,
Two
why-
10
my lord,
minutes.
I'll finish in 7 minutes.
Okay, that's all. 2 p.m. Next.
Item 26.
26. 26.
May I please, your Lordship? I am for the opposite party, my lords, private opposite party.
Who is for the petitioner? Who is for the petitioner? What is the issue?
I'm challenging the order of the Legal Services Authority, my lord.
What is the order?
Order was passed the compensation for 20,000 and to issue NOC. NOC was issued. Admittedly, the opposite party took a loan from the petitioner. Petitioner is a finance company.
पता है बड़ा लूटते ही लोग.
My lord, what has happened? He failed to pay the 30. He was to report.
Not yours. Eta kahara advise.
He is to repay the entire loan due in 33 installments.
Total loan amount?
Amount, very small amount, my lord.
Total amount कितने?
Milords, 1,405 into 33, Milords, was the
total amount.
Milords,
कितने
total I have not
तुम गुणा करी बची
Milords, I have
है?
not calculated, Milords.
My lord,
Then
kindly.
what have you done then? You
My
don't know
lord.
what is the total amount of loan taken in your private ଛିଡ଼ା ହେଇଗଲା ହେଇଯିବ ଏତିକି କହିପାରିବନି କେତେ ଲୋନ ନେଇଥିଲ କେତେ କଣ କହିପାରିବନି ହଁ ମୁଁ ଯଦି କାଲକୁଲେଟର ଧରି ବସିବି କାଲକୁଲେଟ କରି ବସିବି
My lord, I pray, my lord, kindly pass over, my lord. I am not having
today
the
I
brief,
not
my
pass
lord.
one assume Monday asते
My lord,
Tuesday asते
my lord.
come prepared, just don't
Milords.
come like this. Last time also I have told you.
No, Milords,
Please
last time.
come prepared. Please.
Milords, I am not the-
PLEASE, please.
Milords,
Ah,
Milords, I
come
am not the
prepared.
conducting council, Milords, I am appearing on behalf of Mr. A. Das.
ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି ମୋ ପାଖରେ ଯିଏ ଅଛି ସେ conducting council.
Milords.
ଆଉ ମୁଁ ଇଏ କିଏ ଥିଲା କିଏ ଆମେ
Milords,
You don't look like council then.
Milords, I am appearing on behalf of Mr. A. Das, Milords.
ତୁ କଣ ହେଲା ତମେ are you not competent? It is
Milords,
a rocket
Milords.
science that you can't argue.
Milords, I
Then
can.
why
Milords, I am
you
ready with the
come
matter.
prepared?
Milords.
Unless you argue, you can never learn. ଆଉ ସବୁ on behalf of କରିକି ଲାଇଫ ଟା ପଳେଇବ ନା କଣ?
Because I do not have a
You
power in
must
this
argue the
matter. For that
case.
reason, I was
Come
saying.
prepared.
My lords.
Okay, next item.
My lord, interim order to
27.
continue.
In order to continue, capital the 22nd,
22nd.
22nd.
Obligement.
Next,
27.
27. 27. এটা কোন হয়েছে কেসটা কোন 27 কোন হলো ভোজরাজ সেট করে গেলে নাই লাস্ট ম্যাটার কোন হয়েছিল লাস্ট আইটেম
Time petitioner to file rejoinder.
non appears for the petitioner. The last occasion is short time for filing rejoinder. He has not filed the rejoinder. List the matter on 30th August. Next.
28.
28.
No, please, madam.
Last direction was to get the vacancy and cutoff mark for all districts. That might not, I will request some time. I have received for Ganjam or not for all districts. I have already communicated to the director Osepa. Time then I will get that.
My lord, till then, one post may be kept reserved for the petitioner.
Again, এই সব সুবিধা এই কোর্টে अवेलेबल নাই এই যে
My
one
lord,
post
say
may be reserved
14, my lord,
no not never.
my lord, have a glance to the
one
order.
post reserve what is this one post reserve ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସ୍ପେଶାଲ କି my one post reserve
14 to 2023 ରୁ order ହେଲେ
let me find out whether you have a case or not. Let me get satisfied. After that, I will see whether one post can be reserved.
14
One
to
post
2023 ରୁ order ହେଲାଣି February ରୁ ହେଲା.
order pass करेंगे. One post reserve, I hate that concept. One post reserve. Why one post reserve for you? If you get the case, we will get a
Because
post.
my lord, they are taking
All
steps to
this
publish a new
all these
advertisement.
things I am not going. I'll hear the case. Finally, I will decide.
And then my lord, short date may be fixed.
I am fixing the short date. That I can do. But one post reserve system is
My
not.
lord, for short date.
10 days, not more. 10 days.
23rd was.
My lord.
23rd.
Because Sabu district ର ଅଛି therefore
28 ରାଶି 28 ହେଲା
23rd.
28
full time
27 tarjan.
sir ମୁଁ କେବେ ହେଇଛି ଆଜି
30th.
30th.
okay next
Entry mode for
entry mode is there sir କମେଇ ଦିଅ ଆହୁରି କମ ଦିଅ 24 କୁ कर दिया 24 entry mode ଆସିଲେ କମ
29.
29
29 pursuant to lordship's last direction, my lord, the state has filed the counter additional affidavit.
who is for the petition
Yes, my petition.
what is the issue
But this is a matter relating to disengagement of the Gram Rojar Sevak Miller.
why
But they're
only answer
yes,
why
yes, they are saying the poor performance.
poor performance
Yes, which
on
is
what basis
yes,
was there any
yes, they are
inquiry?
yes,
yes
yes.
yes inquiry is done
No,
sir
yes,
have you done the
Inquiry was done.
what was the inquiry who has done the inquiry
The video, my lord.
video
Video.
what
Then-
is his finding
then it-
what was his findings
Yes, the lordship may kindly.
what are his findings
Page 4, annexure 4, page 14.
annexure 4
Yes.
hmm
My lord, para 5, your lordship. First 3, 4 line, first para 1 to 4, my lord, relates to allegations, my lord. Para 5, from the reply of Sri Samantra, review of his progress under RH scheme, rural housing scheme, my lord. It is observed that he has failed to improve in his performances under rural housing scheme though he has been given sufficient opportunity to improve. It is also observed that Hormone has achieved only 18 houses out of 168 houses targeted for completion of Pona GP, which is only 12% of the annual target.
okay understood
Yes,
why
yes,
should I
yes.
disbelieve this sir
blood so complete disbelief. Lordship, yes,
answer my question
yes, yes,
why should I disbelieve
yes.
this?
2 punch. I'll go 2 punch.
because I am not a trial
No,
court.
yes,
It's a read court.
yes, yes.
Why should I disbelieve?
Yes, yes. First of all is to meet this answer, Miller. First of all, the work of the Gram Roja Sevak is not confined to this, Miller. This is not the work of the
what is his
yes,
work? What
yes.
is his work?
I have got the
Read
guidelines.
that. What is his work?
Yes, guidelines.
Read it please.
Thereafter, I will show that.
Please read that.
Yes, yes.
What is his work?
Yes,
Work profile of a
yes,
graduate.
Miller. 3 copies I have got, Miller.
Please read it.
Yes, yes. Yes, ma'am.
ପଢନ୍ତୁ
Yes, that the Gram Roja Sevak दायित्व कर्तव्य जॉब कार्ड और साधारण भूमिका मिलर प्रत्येक सरकारी
Sir,
कार्य
दायित्व
Yes.
कर्तव्य are
Yes.
different.
yes lord work this is तांको सा काम सर कोन सर माने ग्राम सेवक काम कोन फर्स्ट ऑफ आई विल
Job,
आंसर
अच्छा, job chart. okay.
yes I will also answer that point
ठीक है,
also.
ठीक है, ठीक है.
yes
Read it.
प्रत्येक सरकारी कार्य दिवस दिवस संपूर्ण ग्राम पंचायत कार्यालय खोला खोली उपस्थित रहिबे
खोला रखी
Yes.
उपस्थित
Okay,
रहिबे,
right.
खोला
First part.
खोली नुहे खोला रखी लिखाई छी.
सर खोला हाँ खोला रखी
Yes,
ओडिया
next.
स्तर ग्राम पंचायत स्तर रे कार्यकारी करा जाउथिबा जातीय ग्रामीण निश्चित कर्म नियुक्ति
Register
योजना
करके प्रस्तुत करिवे.
ये
Next.
नहीं
Nice, so fast.
yes yes oh,
Slow.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
next.
ग्राम पंचायत ପାଇଁ ଉଦ୍ଦିଷ୍ଟ ସମସ୍ତ AR
NREGS. हाँ.
रचित ଯଥା ପଞ୍ଜୀକରଣ ଦରଖାସ୍ତ
ତାପରେ
ରେଜିଷ୍ଟର
ଆଗକୁ ପଢନ୍ତୁ, ଆଗକୁ ପଢନ୍ତୁ, ଆଗକୁ ପଢନ୍ତୁ.
ଅଣକୁଶଳୀ ଶ୍ରମ ଚାହୁଁଥିବା ପରିବାର ପଞ୍ଜୀକରଣ ନିମନ୍ତେ ଦରଖାସ୍ତ ଗୁଡିକୁ ଗ୍ରହଣ
Okay,
କରିବେ
next.
ଦେନ ପଞ୍ଜୀକରଣ ନିମନ୍ତେ ଦରଖାସ୍ତକୁ ଯାଞ୍ଚ କରି ପଞ୍ଜୀକରଣ
Okay,
ଦରଖାସ୍ତ
next.
ବ୍ଲକ ର କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟର ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମଙ୍କ ପାଖରୁ
Next.
ଜବ୍ ଜିପ୍
Next.
ପିଓଙ୍କ ସହାୟତାରେ ଶ୍ରମିକ ମାନଙ୍କର ଫଟୋ ଉଠାଇ କର୍ତ୍ତବ୍ୟ କାର୍ଡ
Next.
yes ଦେନ ପଞ୍ଜୀକୃତ ଅଣକୁଶଳୀ ଶ୍ରମିକ ମାନଙ୍କର ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ପୋଷ୍ଟ ଅଫିସ ରେ ଜମା ରାଖା ଖୋଲିବାରେ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ କରିବେ ଏନଆରଜିସି ଯୋଜନା ଦ୍ୱାରା କାର୍ଯ୍ୟକାରୀ ହେଉଥିବା କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ପାଇଁ 100 ଦିନର କମ କାମ କରିଥିବା ପରିବାରର ପଞ୍ଜୀକୃତ ଅଣକୁଶଳ ଶ୍ରମିକ ମାନଙ୍କ ତାଲିକା ଏବଂ ସମ୍ପୃକ୍ତ ଆର୍ଥିକ ବର୍ଷରେ କେତେ ଦିନ କାମ କରିଛନ୍ତି ତା ଗ୍ରାମ ପଞ୍ଚାୟତ ପ୍ରଦାନ କରିବେ ଅଣକୁଶଳୀ କର୍ମ ନିଯୁକ୍ତି ନିମନ୍ତେ ଦରଖାସ୍ତ yes କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ଆବଣ୍ଟନ ହେବା ପରେ ଶ୍ରମିକ ମାନଙ୍କୁ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ଯୋଗ ଦେବା ପାଇଁ ନୋଟିସ ଫର୍ମ ପୂରଣ କରି ପ୍ରଦାନ କରିବେ ଗ୍ରାମ ପଞ୍ଚାୟତରେ କାମ ପାଇଁ ଆବେଦନ କରିଥିବା ଅଣକୁଶଳ ଶ୍ରମିକଙ୍କୁ କାମ ଦିଆଯାଇ ପାରିଲା କି ନାହିଁ ତା ଭିଡିଓ ପିଡିଓଙ୍କୁ କାମ ପାଇଁ କିଛି ନାହିଁ
କାମଟା କୋଉଠି
କୋଉଠି ଅଛି ଏଇଟା ମୁଁ
मनरेगा स्कीम रे जो रूरल हाउसिंग स्कीम इज अ पार्ट ऑफ मनरेगा
कोड आपण को विद्यालय रे पढी के आसले
यस कोन
मतलब रूरल
पार्ट ऑफ मनरेगा
यस मतलब अंडर मनरेगा असिस्टेंट
मेन काम कोन ए जो
100 days
गारंटी जो लोक माने काम करिवे मैंडेज रो रजिस्ट्रेशन खाता लिखिबो कोडी काहा को जॉब दिया हबो जॉब कार्ड इशू करियो ब्ला 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 ई सब काम ने यार काम न घर तोड़िवा
नो सीधे घर तोड़िवा
काम रे कोन लिखा है एठी आपण लकी पढंतु
रूरल हाउसिंग स्कीम थ्रू
2008 मसिया रो देखौचुन एटा मतलब
आपण देखो कोन लिखा है achieved only 18 houses out of 160 targeted houses ये target house कोड आइला इतरे ए एंटायर
सेटा रो जियो मैपिंग रे मन सेटा को किए करू सेटा ने कि सेटा को अपलोड करबा काम मतलब I will because since this was not the question raised at the previous
sir first of all not raised or not the question is what is his job profile
so he is filing it currently before
what is his job profile these are his job profile in the entire job profile nowhere it is stated that he will achieve any housing of construction of housing of 160 18 houses what is this
I'll file the
you just find out who is your video tell your video to come and appear before me I'll see I'll explain he will explain
then
district rural in Baleshwar let's just do one thing
yes with lordship's permission may
so out of 160 total 8 targeted houses only 61 cases have been here what is this
this is my job sir
no it is not the only ground
अरे MNR केते पैसा दोछ दरमा केते दरमा दोछ
5,000 दरमा सर
5,000 टका रे आपण एत काम कर
8,000 each
8,000 बेसी देछ ना
no मतलब it's not about basic or what he is saying tinita grounds like gross negligence
entire job profile where is it tell me where is the in your report what is written here
yes
is this work reflected in the job profile no
another yes lordship kindly I'll take the instruction so far as
then lordship kindly have yes aur achi sir aur then
agar padibe na
ha padi sir course nahi I have gone through all these things but that to then after show the videos report also second sir admit करछ मो परफॉर्मेंस भलो अछि बोली से भी कहउछन सर
अच्छा come to this 11 next page page 4 11 टा गले
11 सर
सेटा कोन पढिले ठीक
सर बोल सर ग्राम पंचायत द्वारा कार्यकारी होइतिबा समस्त एनआरजीएस कार्यर रूपायन तथ्य मस्टरोल इत्यादि स्वतः प्रभुति भाबे लोकन को उपलब्ध करिवे दैट इज नाइस नहीं ऐसा कामटा छै सर कंप्यूटर वर्क सर एमान जो रास्ता पर कंप्यूटर एमान फीड एमान को ड्यूटी नु फील्ड बुलिबा तांको जबरदस्त कराई सेटा then Lordship can see that the annexure sir
It is
annexure
right, because
yes
it's not there.
yes the annexure to
Land Council of the state to take instruction from the District Rural Development Agency Balesar regarding the job profile of a Gram Rozgar Sebak in what is explained in paragraph 5 and 6 of Annex 4.
yes
The detail paragraph clearly, a short affidavit may be filed
Yes.
by the the collector Balesar. Hala, let him file.
yes Lordship fix a date so
DRDA को जी collector sign में को भाई
हाँ sir collector sir
DRDA project director नहीं
ସେ ଏକାଥି ସେତେବେଳେ
କଣ
ଏଇଟା
ଏକାଥି?
2/6/22
जेबर भी हला
No, sorry.
DRDA is a separate this is a separate body. Collector may be the ex officio of the Jilla Parishad chairman blah blah blah. But DRDA अगर collector क्या मतलब है?
No, DRDA in absence of the DRDA secretary, my lord, collector usually
DRDA secretary, DRDA not secretary, director.
director.
सरकार
District
में
rural
तो कैसे सिस्टम काम करता है पता नहीं तुमको DRDA कौन करे ठीक कहला मुझे अबे आस पॉइंट पे आसिया कौन करे DRDA कौन करे
To implement the
what
welfare schemes, Lord,
which welfare schemes
Lord, both the central government.
go and read the what is the role of DRDA today
Man.
net खोलियो जाकर पढ़ गया
Lord,
कुछ भी बोल देते welfare scheme कितने कौन scheme होचे DRDA का welfare scheme welfare schemes are even implemented by so many agencies what exactly DRDA does
I'll go through.
next
Lordship fix a date so the matter will go on.
list the matter on fourth Ras.
Yes probably
next
30
लालचंद ज्वेलर्स पड़े गले
may I please your lord.
सीधा आरबीआई महाराष्ट्र को पार्टी बने दिले वाह आप पहले नहीं कहा को आरबीआई महाराष्ट्र की काम आरबीआई बड़ी आरबीआई को पार्टी बने लेने को मतलब कोई भी
On the last occasion, your lordship has raised this query.
मैं every time I will raise this query
Lord, I'm
because people are just unless किसी को भी पार्टी बना दो
yes, my lord. That's it.
Why?
But I'm not.
महाराष्ट्र आरबीआई महाराष्ट्र महाराष्ट्र स्पेशल आरबीआई तो नहीं किसी
Head office.
महाराष्ट्र अच्छी कोड अच्छी
Like address
कौन तो कोड अच्छी
of 18th floor Central Office Building,
कोडी
Bhagat Singh Road, Mumbai.
मुंबई अच्छी ना हाँ फोर्ट छाड़ देले जी फोर्ट रहे था
Likhin maybe
Okay,
I have
good.
never gone.
okay RBI in Mumbai don't write Maharashtra
Registry is written it Maharashtra. I have not.
bracket रे Maharashtra
I have not
state
written.
ठीक है but Mumbai
On the
you
last,
said if you write Maharashtra it will go nowhere post ferry pass
yes, my lord, definitely.
bas anyway why have you made party
Lord, here in this writ application, the challenge is to the levy of prepayment penalty by the bank.
ah
So, Lord, I am relying on.
I think the bank is right
Lord,
bank is not wrong last time he has come it and explained it
yes, my lord. My lord,
I don't find anything wrong because you have accepted sir
my lord,
you have
I
accepted the 2%. When you are accepting, then how can you now you turn back and say, no, you can't. How can you say? You have accepted in terms and conditions. When you loan agreement is signed, everything it was in your knowledge. And now you can't say that, no, I don't want to pay.
my lord, I will place the sanction letter itself,
Ah.
which will my lord, disclose
Sir,
that there has been no such clause, my lord.
Where is that agreement?
That agreement is there.
Agreement देखिए.
That is there, my lord.
Agreement है देखा.
Lord, may I kindly turn to page 73.
हाँ. Agreement है देखा तो 2% कोड है.
This is the sanction letter.
ना sanction नहीं. आगो agreement देखिए.
Lord, they are not giving me the agreement. If they can produce the agreement.
You have agreement, sir? Last time I told you. Yes, sir. Show me the agreement. Agreement at 2% code लगाई जमा देखी दे.
I have not annexed any agreement.
Page 43. Page 43.
That's again a sanction letter. That's a sanction letter, my lord.
The terms and conditions is there, my.
Page
43. 43 of the writ petition.
43. Yes.
Para three, last.
Where is that?
Para 3, pre-closure oblique foreclosure charges of 2% will be charged in case of takeover of liabilities by other.
So it is clearly, so you have just in
Let
your
me-
knowledge, everything has been there. You have signed the agreement, sir.
Let me submit, my lord.
What to submit? You don't have
I have,
case.
my lord, let me.
And
please-
that day your senior was arguing I mean, vehemently on this issue. I have only one thing to say, when you are agreeable to the terms and condition and you sign, loan agreement is executed, after that you can't turn around and say, no, 2%, this pre-closure charge you can't charge. No, you can't say,
My lord.
because this is known to you at the time.
My lord.
Once you
I'll-
agreeable to, how can you charge? Bank,
I
right?
will definitely answer this.
Ah.
This will be my prime
Answer
response.
this fast.
My lord,
No,
so
answer.
prior to that, let me clarify the fact that definitely, my lord, I'll have to answer this. my lord. I have taken 3 loans. Now the sanction letter which my learned senior pointed out, that relates to one of the loan. The other loan sanction letter is at page 73. And there is a conspicuous absence of such clause. So if this goes, then
You get the loan agreement of all the 3 loans.
Yes, my lord.
In that loan agreement, this 2% is there in other loan?
Yes, that's the question.
Only two,
Three, that's it, in that.
3 loans, my lord.
In all 3 loans, the 2%
Yes,
is there?
yes.
All 3 loans, my lord, what he has referred, my lord. That is kindly, that is the extension of the first 35 crores, my lord, first loan. And that has been extended to
9.
some or
4.90.
4.904 crores, my lord, kindly peruse page 77, my lord. That is also there,
Page 70?
page 77, para 14. This is the extension. All of the existing terms and conditions of the existing regular working capital sanctions shall remain unchanged and will be hold.
এটা কোড পড়ছেন আবার কোড পড়ছেন?
My lord,
কোড পড়ছেন এটা?
page 77 of the report.
77
Page
এ- Oh,
page 77, para 14, my lord.
para 14 to 9, 77 এ?
Suit है sir.
Oh, 77. Okay, sorry, sir. It looks like 72 to 77 ভলিয়া দেখা যাচ্ছে না? Okay, 77. হ্যাঁ, কোন লাগাইছি?
All other terms.
Forward to note that bank shall sorry, এটা আলগা নেই, এটা আলগা।
Last, my lord, all other existing terms and conditions of the existing regular working capital sanctions shall remain unchanged and will be hold good for the proposed WCDPN limited also. That is there.
If you lordship would turn to page 73, then it did say
77 to 13 quote করে। 77 page 77.
23,
Page 77, 13. Yes.
Lord, if your lordship would turn to page 73, it's a fresh credit facility that they have rendered. It's not a continuation. In any case, my lord, let me come to the question which has fallen from your lordship. Now, if there is such a clause, can I now go behind that and challenge the levy? To this, my lord, may I rely on certain decisions?
Clarify the facts, then we go to rely the.
Well, the fact is this, in respect of
Fact is,
two,
you are agreeable to the facts.
my
Okay,
lord,
now
in respect of.
rely your which judgment you are relying? Please read it. Which judgment?
But, the first judgment, my lord, of Honorable Delhi High Court. Lord, may turn to paragraph 23.
Paragraph
23, first.
DLF. DLF.
May I place, my lord, the last 2 lines. Even if such compensation stroke penalty is stipulated in the loan agreement. Now, here is a case, it's stipulated.
Okay.
Then, my lord, the same under section 74 of the Indian Contract Act read with the dicta of the Constitution bench in Fatehchand versus Balkishan Das is only the maximum extent of penalty stroke compensation payable for such breach. The respondent bank would still be liable to prove before the appropriate fora the loss suffered by it by such breach and would be entitled to such compensation to the extent of loss shown. My lord, may I just pause here for a moment and say, in their counter, not a single word. In my writ petition, I have devoted about 5 paragraphs on this, that you have not suffered any loss. in their counter not a single word that they have suffered any loss.
Okay, next, any judgment? Other
Unless such compensation is determined.
Okay, other judgment?
Then the next is of again
Against
of
this same Rajiv sir
Delhi
and
High
law.
Court. Following that judgment.
Okay, so which paragraph? Which paragraph?
No, just paragraph 35, referring to that first DLF judgment.
35.
35. In paragraph 35, the first judgment was referred to. Then paragraph 36. The counsel for the plaintiff states that it is not the plea of the defendant also in the written statement that the defendant, owing to the alleged prepayment of the loan by the plaintiff, has suffered any damages.
Okay, that's next.
So basing on this finding,
Go to the
again,
next.
the Honorable Court has set aside the levy, my lord.
Go to the next.
Here, my lord, this is a judgment of our Honorable High Court.
Judgment is an order, bhaiya.
Yes,
Order hai
this
kya?
order.
Order, which paragraph?
This order, the Honorable Court
paragraph?
has held that
Which
there the
paragraph?
bank, my lord, was taking the plea. No, in the sanction letter, we have referred to such and such documents, we have referred to such and such circulars. The Honorable Court held, referring to the RBI circulars, that no, you cannot do so. You have to specifically stipulate such conditions in the sanction letter itself.
Okay.
You cannot make a reference.
Next.
Then, my lord, that
Fateh Chand,
constitution bench judgment,
paragraph.
which, my lord, lays down that without showing the loss, they cannot levy this damage.
Paragraph. Paragraph.
Right, may I just
You don't come with the paragraph, sir. You
Right.
should have written here in the paragraph, this paragraph.
In
Now
fact,
it
my
is
lord,
Sanjeev paragraph.
my lord, it's a judgment. I need to have referred to all the paragraphs itself because
No. What?
these,
Just show me
my
one
lord, it's a very
paragraph.
short judgment and it is, my lord, off quoted in, my lord, till date it is. My lord.
Okay, next,
So-
next.
Paragraph 8, my lord.
Kailash Nath Associates.
My lord, this in that judgment, my lord, that Fateh Chand, I'm just placing, my lord, those paragraphs.
16.
Paragraph 8, my lord. In that
Eight.
Fateh Chand, that, my lord, that flag,
8 कौन लगा जी?
paragraph, flag D, my lord.
The claim made by the plaintiff to forfeit amount of rupees so by the adjusted in the light of section 74 Indian contract. Let's go to section 74 Indian contract.
Yes, my lord.
Go.
Please.
Read it. Let's do one thing. Folder में A, B, C, D, E, है ना? हाँ, utilization ठीक है ना वो कौन? Next. Read it, Mr. Read it.
71st, compensation for breach of contract where penalty stipulated for.
But sir, here where is the breach of contract? Tell me.
My lord, they are saying,
74 you are saying. See, when that is in contract and you have signed the contract, where is the question of breach?
my lord, here they are levying penalty on the ground that in the sanction letter or the so-called agreement, I have not seen the agreement, the light of, in the so-called sanction letter, there is a period stipulated for payment. You have agreed to that. Now you are paying the loan credit facility
Sir,
before that.
Do you know why? Do you know why they charge it? You know the reason why they charge it? Because by paying, by sanctioning loan for a long-term loan, the bank proposes its calculation of the profit, how much money they will get. I mean, because see, that profit goes to the general public, as dividend. Those people who are invested in bank, and also people who are keeping deposit, that depositors are to also be given interest from that money. So according to the calculate, suppose you're paying prior to that, that calculation get disturbed. So because of that calculation
Exactly.
get disturbed,
Now, my
that's why
lord
they
is,
charge
my lord is
penalty.
absolutely right. Then they have to show I have suffered 10 rupees loss. They cannot
That's
say
offer. They see this can't be exactly told what.
that is where all the honorable courts have held. You cannot simply say 2% I have.
Why this all the courts have held?
Right.
Because The courts have no idea about the amount of loss or there's no mechanism.
My lord,
Though mechanism is there to find out what amount of loss they will suffer in the long run. That is the reason why
my
they
lord,
are.
whatever, whatever has fallen from your lordship, that
Ah.
bank is suffering this kind of losses.
That's-
Exactly, my lord, those pleas were taken. The bank council submitted.
Sir, go beyond that. Just come to the mathematics of it. Come to the mathematics of it. At the time of, suppose a bank is granting me, sanctioning me a loan of rupees, suppose 2 crore for 10 years. According to the calculator, from 10 years, if this loan is in, because the interest, all these things, this is the amount of the likelihood of the amount of profit they will make from this. If I suppose pay after 5 years or 6 years or 7 years, I will complete entire amount I pay. That is foreclosure of the loan. At that time, exact loss they are suffering is very difficult to
Now,
calculate.
my lord, I am just giving you an
Because
example.
again, because there are so many, the bank rate will fall. Again, accordingly, that is also to be you're factored into.
My lord,
The entire, I mean, sometimes the interest rate falling down, all these things also factored into while calculating all these things. Exact,
They cannot.
no bank can exactly say what amount of
my lord, I'm
loss
just
or damage suffered.
giving
Yeah.
an hypothetical example, my lord.
I'm not-
Suppose, my lord, whatever the example which my lord has given, suppose
don't-
for 10 years.
I somehow
My lord,
don't
my
agree
lord,
with
kindly
many
see.
of these
My lord,
judgments.
kindly see.
I have a different view.
My lord, kindly see. For the
My lord,
10 years, okay. For the 10 years now, suppose I have taken the loan. If I am paying it on the very first year, now yes, the bank has lost it for the 9 years. Suppose I am paying it on 8 years, 363rd day. Then also they will levy 2% if I'll pay on the first year. So, my lord, they have no.
Because you have agreed.
Lord, I have agreed you can levy maximum 2%. I have not agreed that you will.
I am somehow not agreeable to the fundamental.
My lord, that's your lordship prerogative, my lord. I am just only placing, my lord.
Yes, I'm saying I'm opening my mind. I have not decided. Just I am both sides. I'm just opening my mind. I'm just loud thinking. I don't just understand on what basis a bank will say this much is my profit, this much is my loss, and it is very difficult to calculate this. Because of the existence of so many RBI guidelines, बीच में monetary policy आ जाता है, कहीं bank rate कम हो जाता है, repo, blah blah blah, so many issues are there. So accordingly, calculation is very difficult. You ask any banker or a counsel who is appearing for the bank, they can tell you better.
They can also.
बहुत सहज है.
My lord, they in the counter they are silent. In any case, since my lord is posing this question, I ask this question to myself, my lord.
Because
Suppose
I know because many of my family members are in bank jobs, so I know that. So that's why I understand the problem. So this is
my lord,
this is very very.
my lord,
very
it's a difficult task, but they in order to they are now charging my lord 1.9,
But
1.6 crores, my lord.
Legally, if you want to go by this, the simple funda, if you have agreed to pay 2%, you have to pay. Nothing else.
My lord, this is the
My lord,
taken over the loan, my lord. The loan has already been taken over, my lord. By the Axis Bank.
That problem we don't try to. I don't know. Delhi High Court judgment मानने के बाद भी नहीं.
I'm not
Delhi High
saying
Court
that.
single judge may be single.
My lord, they have only analyzed.
Don't compare chalk and cheese.
My lord, they have only analyzed section 74.
No, sir.
My lord,
Section
74 says.
It is a breach of contract in the 74.
Well, they are saying breach of contract. I am not saying. They are saying you have committed breach, hence you pay damages. So I am not saying. I am saying that even if I have committed a breach, you will have to plead for loss. You have to prove loss to get that.
Very loud and clear.
Well, that I am just persuading your lordship. My lord,
that I
have agreed to the maximum. My lord, that's the maximum. My lord, that's the maximum. They cannot go beyond 2%.
Beyond 2%.
They cannot. So within 2%, they have to prove the loss.
Beyond 2%. They are going to.
My lord, my job is to persuade your lordship. I am just placing that constitutional bench judgment. My lord, may.
Stubborn.
My lord, that's your lordship prerogative. I cannot.
You have to persuade beyond doubt.
My lord.
Persuade कोड करिवे अलगा को केस आनी जे फते चंद देखेबे मते फते चंद रे इश्यू नथिला केबे एज देखेबे फते चंद देखंतु फते चंद.
I am on the ratio ki whether a party to the contract can levy liquidated damages without proving the loss.
Liquidated damages, sir.
But they are saying damages. I am not saying.
That is, see here you have agreed.
My lord, I have agreed to the maximum, not to 2%. suppose my lord, I pay on the very last day, suppose 10th year I have to pay, on the very last day I paid, before the last date. Then one day, my lord, next day I could have paid, they could not have levied. And the just one day they will levy 2%, my lord. Compare this to
2% on
a
what? On the
2% on
remaining
the,
amount?
no, my lord, on the sanction limit they are levying.
Total section amount?
Total 1.6 crores prepayment damages they have levied, my lord. On the sanction limit they are saying. So if I pay, yes.
No. Already this is. Is it on sanction or the amount to be outstanding?
CC loan.
This is working capital limit, sir.
हाँ.
मतलब variation होता रहता है. So based on the sanction limit. On the sanction limit.
आपको मेरा सपोज sanction limit 1 crore है.
हाँ सर, yes sir.
1 crore में ही टोटल करोगे या जो आधा जो दे अच्छा ये तो वर्किंग कैपिटल है जो
Working capital overdraft. This is overdraft, yes sir. This is overdraft.
थोड़ी है.
I have not taken the entire credit facility.
I understood, sir. Order reserve.
My lord, let me place the judgment, my lord. I know, my lord, if I can persuade your lordship if I read through the judgment, my lord. I am sure, my lord.
Sir, the judgment.
Let me place the judgment, my lord. My lord, let me persuade your lordship. I know it's your lordship prerogative to take any view, my lord.
No, not my prerogative. Prerogative of the law.
Exactly, my lord. I'm just placing the law. My lord, I leave it to your lordship.
Understanding.
My lord, I leave it to your lordship. If lordship has today a restriction in time, my lord, I'll definitely come up with.
You want to argue further?
My lord.
आप कितने दिन argue करेंगे?
Judgment, my lord, I am just trying to persuade your lordship, my lord.
I am not persuaded.
My lord, I am sure if I can show some better judgments, your lordship will be persuaded. I am 100% sure. My lord, I will place those judgments. I am not. I don't. I am not saying. Yes, my lord, I will only place Supreme Court judgments. I will not place.
Single judge देखेंगे single judge move single judge.
I am not saying. Even if अच्छी ताहले कौन हो?
ठीक है जी आओ दिन टाइम दो चला you convince me.
My lord, let the personal affairs be dispensed with.
Personal dispensed with. Need not come. Okay. Now I have your assistance is over now. Okay. So whenever you require, I will still call you. Okay. So let it come on 29th, Rasu. Hala? 29th. Next.
31.
31.
May I please, your lordship? Well, the opposite part number 4 and 5, they are the owner of the piece of property and 11 number of the RCD. 3 and 4, my lord. They have intended to sold the same property.
I have asked for the tripartite agreement to be produced.
Yes, ma'am. Tripartite agreement was made, ma'am.
Where is that?
Annexure 2, my lord. Annexure on page 16.
Yes.
My lord.
What is the issue? I've forgotten. Can you repeat? Recap.
My lord. I'll just a glance towards the running page.
What is the issue?
Issue is they have intended to sold and I am intending to purchase the same property. Then thereafter, the tripartite agreement was made between the bank, the petitioner, as well as the owner of the property. And thereafter, the bank.
Just as I remember, the owner of the property, the society.
No, my
owner,
personal.
Individual
person.
Yes. Owner of the property, the intending purchaser or buyer, intending buyer and home
bank.
buyer, intending home buyer and the
bank.
That's a tripartite agreement. Now, what is the problem?
Problem is the bank, in spite of the annexure 3. Annexure 3 is the.
Sorry, annexure 3 पे नौकरी की कौन तो ना? Annexure वाला में confusion है. बिना annexure टे कोई दंतु कौन कथा?
What happened? Bank try to obtain the order from the CDA for permission to alienate the property. And
CDA, because it's not a freehold land, I think.
Now it is declared, but it's not notified.
But not
notified.
Now still it is leasehold land.
Leasehold land.
So if it is a leasehold land, then without permission from CDA, you can't do that.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
and
ma'am.
CDA very difficult to get permission.
Normal fact remains. My learned friend, if my lord permit me, I will tell his case. Then my lords, I will tell my case. Or the case is very simple. My lords, the opposite part number 3 and 4. They are the owner of the land. So they got that land allotted from BDA, CDA members, Cuttack Development Authority. What they have done is filing false affidavit, suppressing material fact that earlier they got allotment purchased through third party, of course, from CDA, occupied in CDA lands. Miners got that land allotted. These are a multiple
So
allotments.
that is the CDA,
I'm
they
coming
have the separation of facts before CDA.
CDA.
Okay,
No, it's
fine.
not concerning bank. So thing is that miners knows that it has happened in not only in case of CDA, BDA, Housing Board, J department. That is what government constituted a task force. By the chairman of the under the chairmanship of Mr. Taradatta IAS. The task force took cognizance of the matter, said that the multiple allotment, these are all multiple allotment, filing false affidavit. These are liable to be cancelled. But so far the particular property is concerned, this is the third purchase property. Means third purchase property in the sense earlier these people they have got other properties, two set of properties, but they have not disclosed it to CDA. Now what they have done, they took permission from CDA, NOC, and got it once mortgage before the bank.
Okay.
The bank wanted CDA to grant permission so that we'll auction it.
CDA didn't.
No, but what happened? This file has come. It is out of court, of course. File has come. Now a proceeding under Securitization Act. Public money is involved. Then a opinion was formulated that yes, if it is already securitization proceeding is going on, bank is suffering loss, and in fact, these people they have mortgaged the property. So in these circumstances, the third party or fourth party, let us not raise that point. Let them comply those criteria, including one criteria, they have to auction the property. And in favor of a person who has no other plot, they have to be coming within the purview of the criteria of the CDA, and accordingly CDA accorded permission. That permission was accorded.
You are for?
I am for CDA. CDA accorded permission. Permission manner, that is Annex A/2, page 8. That permission, then my lord's bank requested me to grant permission to sell the property on auction in favor of two persons, that is Srimati Santosh Sharma and Srimati Sarita Sharma. There is a condition that whatever amount, that the total amount the bank has, let the property be put into auction. Whatever amount the bank is to entitled to, let that be adjusted. The rest of the amount should be deposited to the CDA. Because ultimately on cancellation, this property will go to CDA. Now what happened? These bank people, I think hand in gloves with the original owner, they entered into a tripartite agreement that I prepared, I got arranged this petitioner to purchase the property, and that is what the bank should allot that land in their favor. We stated that go for auction. If auction is there and after adjustment pay the money. Now to frustrate this, the bank entered into the agreement. Well, kind of visualize one thing, the circuit is more to get the things done. What cannot be directly done, now that is being done indirectly.
The allegation.
No question of bank or all these things.
As Mr.
Yes.
What he is saying,
Yes, madam.
that is not wrong. In many cases, I have been in that DB also. We have been hearing the bank matters in the surface side proceedings. This is very common. This is not a new thing. What he is saying, the circuitous method is very going on very smoothly.
Well, question is
because of the connivance of some bankers.
Connivance of that. But that means now let us forget about the bank's role and all these things. For the bank required the CDA to give permission so far as these two persons, those who have become successful in an auction. All right, the CDA granted that permission. Now thereafter, the bank is entering into an agreement with the original owner, third party, another third party, the petitioner. So the auction process is given a go by. We helped you. We accorded the permission because we have to see that the public money should be protected. We know that this is a third part. There is a plot constituting multiple allotment, and it will be subject to cancellation at the cost of the allottee. Now my humble contention only on technical point. I'm sure that I am raising a very technical point, but very pertinent. The first point is, who is the petitioner before this honorable court carving out the remedy on the basis of which document? A document, it is a third party agreement, may be ensured in the form of in the civil court, may be ensured as, on specific performance of contract. Now what honorable, we are reducing honorable court to a position of munsaf and subject.
That is why I am asking. you just, they're being turned to JMFC code.
That is
This kind of,
that is the thing. The secondly, once we granted permission in favor of the two, the bank required it, and on consideration of the fact, bank will change that view and will again go on entering into agreement with the persons. Third, means the petitioner is coming before the Honorable Court. No right is created in their favor. My lords knows that the settled position of law, a third party agreement and tripartite agreement does not create a right unless and until it is followed by a decree.
correct.
How come you will maintain that repetition? What is the privity? I put this question to myself.
No, you're right. Absolutely.
Be fair. Let us be fair.
So what do you want?
Well,
What do you want?
as per the advice of the bank, my lord, we have the petitioner has already deposited 11,87,000.
Sir, that
Bank loan
might
account.
have deposited, that doesn't.
My lord, my lord.
Your lordship, three loan was availed by the, my lord, operator 3 and 4. They are the borrowers, my lord. And my lord, when the loan account was turned to NPA, they entered into agreement, my lord, the borrowers with the petitioner, agreement to sell. I have stated in my counter affidavit in the year 2020.
I want to hear
Yes.
matters are in a fresh mood.
Yes.
Too much confusion.
Yes.
Let's hear it on some other.
No, that's only one thing I may just to repeat.
Also prepare me a short note. There's so many.
Only I may point out one thing. Not
Back
more
so-
than that.
so many
I think it will carve out the solution to the problem. Bank categorically required us to allot the land in favor of two of the auction purchaser. That is what we have granted permission. Once we granted permission in favor of one Srimati Santosh Sharma, all these things, you will go for auction. There is no contingency in the part of the bank. Bank knows that we have to get permission from CDA.
So that auction purchaser he has already paid everything.
No, auction, they have not gone for auction at all.
I have paid.
So,
But this
Yes,
is.
You are the auction purchaser.
Yes.
No,
he's
ma'am.
the,
I am not
petitioner.
the auction purchaser.
He is the
Intending purchaser.
Intending.
Well, I am the owner. Well, I am the owner. This property is mine. Lord. I want to protect my property. Some was I have obtained some loans that are going to high blood. That is why I want tripartite agreement are made that my land will be given to him. That is why we wanted to solve the matter.
Given for
Now this CDA is,
development.
now the CDA is going to
No,
freehold blood.
given for development.
No, development, no, sir. Sir, there is I want my property. CDA wanted to auction it out. No, why should we auction it?
no question of auctioning.
I will pay the money.
This is no paisa.
Multiple week. You pay the money to the bank. We'll be happy.
No, you are giving the giving some power to the bank to auction it out. But I don't.
I'll hear it some other day.
Yes,
sir.
yes, ma'am.
I don't want to hear now.
Yes, ma'am.
Let it come on 30th.
Just putting the things my specific.
Yes, but look at poison the jagat.
No question of does not arise because you are multiple alert is suppressing the fact. My lord knows that latter.
You give me a short note.
Yes, my lord. My lord knows that Supreme Court decision, my lord, might have come across number of times, my lord, that any allotment filing false affidavit, the total allotment is void and invalid in the eye of law.
Yes, next.
Are by freehold hale bhi tamra bani. Because
I appear in item 32. Before we go, merits of
May I please your lordship? I may be excused. I am appearing in virtual mode, please.
No problem.
my lords, before we go into the case, what I want to point out is my name is not reflected properly in the cause list, which made me miss this matter the last occasion.
Just now I'm taking right down.
Abbreviations are used.
State Bank of India.
Mamta Tripathi.
Mamta Tripathi.
My lord, my humble submission is for 2 weeks time to file our rejoinder, please.
My lord, the counter was filed on 20th March. We were planning to auction.
My lord, the bank has also
payment of 5,000 rupees to other side.
My lord, the bank has also taken 2 dates for filing their counter.
Maybe not March to August and Inadi.
But my lord, just I want to
Subject to payment of rupees 1,000 rupees.
My lord,
the matter may come up next week.
To the bar association Odisha High Court.
My lord, one humble prayer.
1,000 rupees.
My lord,
2 weeks time granted to the petitioner for filing rejoinder subject to payment of rupees 1,000 rupees to be payable to the bar. What is that? High Court Bar Association. Bas.
My lord, the date may be
My
given
lord,
in
I
this
do,
matter.
I do agree, but my
Okay,
lord, I
okay,
humble
1000
request
ଟଙ୍କା
is,
ଦେବେ, 1000 ଟଙ୍କା ଦେବେ, ତାପରେ କଥା ହବା।
yes,
ଆଉ
my
My
lord,
lord,
I
the
will pay,
date
but
may be
my
given
lord,
in the,
ବାହାରକୁ fund ଆସିନି ଏଠିକି ଆସୁଛି।
yes,
my
my
lord, the
lord,
date may be given in this matter.
Okay, date I
Because
am
we are
giving.
unable to auction the car.
5th September.
my lord, my humble request is kindly for a 1 minute, kindly have a glance in
ଆଉ
next
କିଛି
high
glance
page.
ନାହିଁ, ଆପଣ ତ time ନେଲେ ଗଲା ଆଉ glance contact। ଆଉ କିଛି glance ନାହିଁ, time ନେଲା ଲୋକକୁ glance ଦେଇ କରାने ଯାଏନି। Next item.
33.
Item number 33, my lord.
ଆପଣ ready ଥାନ୍ତୁ, ସେଇଦିନ ସବୁ ଯାହା ଦେଖେଇବେ ଦେଖିବେ।
Item number 33,
33, yes.
appearing through VC, my lord. My lord, may I pray 1 week time to file the rejoinder of this, my lord? Because the rejoinder is already
କଣ
prepared.
ଖାଇ rejoinder file କରନ୍ତି sir? I am so sorry to say. କିଛି ନଥାଏ rejoinder ଖାଲି ଗୋଟେ ଖାଲି
ଏଥିରେ
time
ଟିକେ
ନେଇକି
ଦରକାର,
file।
ଏଥିରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା
କିଛି
ଦରକାର।
ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ମ, କଣଟା ଅଛି rejoinder?
ଏଥିରେ
rocket science
ଏଇଥିରେ
ବଢିଆ
rejoinder ଟା ନିହାତି ଦରକାର।
rocket ବି ଜଲ୍ଦି ବନିଯିବ ତା ଆଗରୁ।
ଏଇଟା ମତେ 13/7
Okay, release the matter on 15th September. Rejoinder to be filed with it. In the meantime, next.
34.
Durga Plastics, Jagatpur. Yes, madam.
That item
କଣ case ଟା?
34, your lordship will see the noting, my lord.
କଣ ଏଟା?
The requisites has not been issued due to
We have not
late
filed
file.
requisites.
Due to late filing, it has not been issued.
Requisites have been filed, but they
But
are
late,
filed late.
filed late.
The OP number 2 and 3 have not appeared because of late filing of requisites.
Obviously, they don't get anything, all they come.
My lord.
So, the petitioner has filed the requisites, but it was very late. The delay in filing requisite is condoned and the registry to process the file accordingly. Okay, next item.
Obliged.
Your lordship is fixing this item?
I am not fixing anything, registry to fix. এই সব জিনিস আমি ফিক্স করেনি।
No, my lord, the next date.
ମୁଁ କାଇଁ ଫିକ୍ସ କରିବି ବା? ଡିଲେ କରିବ ଆଉ ମୁଁ ଫିକ୍ସ କରିବି। ସେ ରେଜିଷ୍ଟ୍ରି ଫିକ୍ସ କରୁ। ନେକ୍ସଟ
35.
35. 35.
35, my lord, I'm appearing for the respondent bank.
Bank.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what is the issue?
Well, in this case, the person availed a loan, house building loan, rupees 13 lakhs 70,000 sum from the opposite party SDFC Bank.
Okay.
Now the petitioner repayment the pseudo EMI regularly. Again.
NPA के पहला.
Again, my lord.
NPA के पहला.
My lord, on 13 bank notice on 13/2.
Sir, bank notice में पचार नहीं. When was it classified?
NPA, no NPA, non-payment.
How can this be
Only.
possible, sir? Bank notice दे दिला बिना NPA.
My lord, dues on as on, my lord, bank as per bank.
NPA को बुझुଛନ୍ତି ତ?
My lord.
तो फिर NPA केंदी न हवा dues on as on notice issue करतो bank. ଆପଣ continuously ଦେଲେ bank କେବେ notice issue କରିବେନି बिल्कुल न बैंक ତ କାମ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ loan ଦେଇକି ପଇସା ଆଣିବା ପଡା ଆପଣ ଦେଲେ issue କରୁଛି ନା ଆଉ
ମାନେ as on 31 January 2023
NPA କେବେ ହେଲା बैंक का NPA କେବେ ହେଲା
ମାନେ notice bank notice dated 13/2/2023
ଆପଣ बैंक सिस्टम ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ତ ଆମେ କୋଉ notice କଥା ପଚାରିଲି ମୁଁ କହିଲି NPA କେବେ ହେଲା
I don't know
NPA ପଚାରିବା ମାନେ କଣ ବୁଝୁଛନ୍ତି
non performance non performance account
non performance account ତ ସବୁ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି NPA କି ଜାଣିନି ଏଟା ନ କଥା କହିଲେ NPA ଯେତେବେଳେ NPA ଡିକ୍ଲେୟାର ହୁଏ ତାର 3 ମାସ ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଆପଣ ଯଦି ନ ଦେବେ ତାର 3 ମାସ ଯଦି ନ ଦେବେ ରେଗୁଲାରଲି ତାର NPA ଡିକ୍ଲେୟାର ହୁଏ କେବେ ହେଲା ସେଥିପାଇଁ ପଚାରୁଛି
that date was
that is not available ଆଉ notice କରୁଛନ୍ତି ତାପରେ ବି notice ଆସେ ତା ପୂର୍ବରୁ notice ଆସେନି କେବେ ତାହେଲେ ତାର ତ 3 ମାସ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସ୍କୋପ ଥାଏ ରେଗୁଲାରାଇଜ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ସେଟା ନ ଆଭେଲ କଲେ notice ଆସିବ
in the meantime
ସିଷ୍ଟମ
ମାନେ the petitioner paying regularly
अरे सर से रेगुलर कथा छाड़ନ୍ତୁ ଏବେ ଇରେଗୁଲାର ହେଲେ ସେ କଥା ବୁଝନ୍ତୁ ଏବେ ଇରେଗୁଲାର କେବେଠୁ ହେଲେ ଇରେଗୁଲାର
ମାନେ till November 2022 I am payment next
November 2022 ର ଦେଲେ ଆପଣ
ହଁ
ତାପରେ ଦେଇ ପାରିଲେ
ଆଉ ଦେଇ ପାରିଲ
ଟୋଟାଲ ଆଉଟଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡିଂ କେତେ ଅଛି
ମାନେ due to
ଡ୍ୟୁ ଟୁ ଛାଡ଼ନ୍ତୁ ଡ୍ୟୁ ଟୁ ମୋର ଲେନା ଦେନା ନାହିଁ ଆଉଟଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡିଂ କେତେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ
ମାନେ outstanding as per bank's notice 31st January 2023 3 accounts there three loan account one account is 23,258
23,000 lakh
23,000
okay तापरे
another account is 25,509
तापरे
third account is 1,680 this is the outstanding as per bank on 31st January 2020
total outstanding केते हला
total my lord हला near about 50,000
50,000 only
ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଖତମ କରନ୍ତୁ କାହିଁକି ଦରକାର?
Well, actually, in the meantime, the petitioner is suffering from cardiac arrest.
ସାର୍ କଣ ହେଲା ଏତେ ମତେ କହିବେନି ଆମ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କର ଲୋନ କଲାବେଳେ ମୋ କାର୍ଡିଆକ ଆରେଷ୍ଟ କି କୋଭିଡ ରେ ପଇସା ହେସା କହିବେନି ସେଗୁଡା ଛାଡିକି ବାକି କଣ କୁହନ୍ତୁ
Well, I am only paid
ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ
for.
ନୋ ନଥିଙ୍ଗ ସାର୍ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଡଜଣ୍ଟ କନସିଡର ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ କନସିଡର କରେ ମୋ କିଛି କହିବାର ନାହିଁ କରୁ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ
Well,
କରୁ।
man,
ସେଥିପାଇଁ
only
ସିଧା
paid,
ଆପଣ
man,
କୁହନ୍ତୁ, କେବେ ପଇସା ଦେବେ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେଟ୍ କୁହନ୍ତୁ
I'm-
ତାପରେ ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିବି ନହେଲେ ଆପଣ ସିଧା ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ବୁଝେ ଆପଣ ବୁଝେ
I'm
ଆଉ
only
ମୁଁ
paid, man.
ମୋର କାମ ହେଲା
So, man, grant 1 year time.
1 year ଟାଇମ ମୋ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ କଣ ମୋ ବାପାର ଯେ ତାକୁ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କର 1 year ଟାଇମ ମୁଁ କହିବି ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଆପଣ ଯାଉନାହାନ୍ତି
Well, I'm
Bank-
only, I know, now
Sir,
I'm
who is
jobless.
somebody to request the
Man,
bank for on your behalf?
now I am jobless. I'm a
What to
private.
What to do, sir?
Man, I'm
Loan
unable
allowed
to.
bank
Now
loan
I'm
allowed
unable to operation my heart shortage of money.
ସିଏ କଣ କରିବ ସାର୍ ସାର୍ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ବାଲା ସେଟା ବୁଝିବେନି ନା ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ କୁ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ହାର୍ଟ ଅପରେସନ ଲୋନ ଫୋନ ଅଛି ବୋଲେ ଦେବେ ଆଉ କି କଣ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ
And Annex 5 my medical.
ସାର୍ ଏସବୁ ଜିନିଷ କାହିଁ ଦେଖଉଛନ୍ତି ଏଇଟା କିଛି ମାନେ ଅଛି ଏ ମେଡିକାଲ ଆପଣ କଣ ବିମାର ହେଲେ କିଏ ଅପରେସନ କଲା କୋଉଠିକି ଯିବେ ପଇସା ଅଛି ନାହିଁ ସେଗୁଡା ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ କିଛି ବୁଝିବନି Bank has given money when they will collect from you. That is public money. You can't just say all these things.
Difficult to survive now.
This is coding nobody to do. ଆପଣ କେବେ ପଇସା ଦେବେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ନହେଲେ ମୁଁ dismiss କଲି ସିଧା straight away ଆଉ ମୁଁ second option ନାହିଁ କେବେ ପଇସା ଦେବେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ କେବେ ଦେବେ କେତେ ମାତ୍ର 40,000 ପରା
as on
କେତେ amount କେତେ
as on January.
It's more than 20 lakhs.
କେମିତି 20 ତ ଲାଗିଗଲା ଏତେ ଛୋଟ amount ଏବେ ନେଇଥିଲେ କି କଣ କଣ ଯୋଡ଼ିଲେ କି ଆପଣ
My lords, there is a
କଣ କଣ ଯୋଡ଼ିଲେ ଯେ ଏତେ ହେଇଗଲା
no, my lords. The entire detail is over here. It's a 13-2 notice.
ଟୋଟାଲ ମତେ ଟୋଟାଲ ଇଏ ଲୋନ କେତେ ନେଇଥିଲେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ
Sanction amount, my
13 lakhs
lords,
or another 6 lakhs.
13
କୁହନ୍ତୁ
lakhs.
ଆପଣ ଚୁପ ହୁଅନ୍ତୁ ସେ କହିବେ
Sanction amount was 13,70,000.
13 ଲାખ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ହଜାର ହଜାର କେମିତି
13 lakhs 7,000.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଏବେ ତ ଆପଣ ହଜାର ହଜାର କହି
ହଜାର ଟଙ୍କା ମାନେ ଯୋଉ dues ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ 35
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ବଞ୍ଚେଇ ପାରିବିନି nobody can save you if you want to pay money none otherwise bank will say whatever the action they want to take
My lords,
sorry
outstanding
nobody
is
can help you sorry sir yeah just ଏବେ ତ କହୁଛି ହଜାର ହଜାର କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଲକ୍ଷକୁ ଆଇଲାଣି ତ ହଜାର କହୁଛନ୍ତି
ସେଇଟା ମାନେ dues ତ ତାଙ୍କର ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉ 1000 ଯୋଉ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ର ଦେଇଛି annexure 4 ରେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆପଣ ଭଲ କି ପ୍ରିପେୟାର କରି ଆସିବେ ଏମିତି ପ୍ରିପେୟାର I don't like this ମୁଁ I'm sorry to say this kind of preparation I don't appreciate what is this ଏ କଣ କୋର୍ଟ ପଞ୍ଚାୟତ ଭଳିଆ ଆଗ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସରି ଆପଣ କେବେ ଦେବେ ପଇସା କୁହନ୍ତୁ straight away କେବେ ପଇସା ଦେବେ 3 ମାସ ଭିତରେ ପଇସା ଦେବେ I can request them to do that otherwise you will go whatever you want they can take action freely 3 months ଭିତରେ entire outstanding pay କରିବେ କି ଆପଣ
regularize my
what regularize ଆପଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ କରିବା କଥା ନୋଟିସ ଗଲା ପରେ regularize କୋଉଠି ହବ ନୋଟିସ ଦେଇ ସାଇଲେଣି ହେବ ନା
My lords, 13-4 notice is also
then
been.
13-4 ଗଲାଣି ଆଉ କଣଟା ହବ
My lords, they are not responding to the notice also. The entire.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆପଣ ଯାହା ନେବା କଥା ନିଅନ୍ତୁ sorry
I have not received the 13-4 notice.
sorry sir I'm dismissing it you are not ready to do that what can I do? If you want to pay it otherwise I'm dismissing straight away whatever the bank is directed to take whatever action they like as per law
No, 6 months.
sir ମୁଁ ଏଟା bank 6 months ଦେବା type
6 months.
ପଚାରନ୍ତୁ bank କୁ ଦେଲା I don't have any issue 6 months ଭିତରେ ସତରେ ଦେବି ଆପଣ ଲାଗିଲା ଦେଲା ଭଳିଆ ଲାଗୁନି ମତେ
My lords, no response, nothing.
କିଛି ଆପଣ ରେସ୍ପଣ୍ଡ ହିଁ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ତ କୋଉ ବର୍ଷାରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଟାଇମ ଦେବେ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ
My lords, the property which is.
ସାର୍ ବ୍ୟାଡ୍ ରିଟର୍ନ ଟା ସେମାନେ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ କଣ କରିବ ପଇସା ଲୋନ ନେଲା ବେଳକୁ ଆପଣ ସେଟା ଥିଲା କି ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ
My lords, the property is rented also.
22 ରେ ତ
The
ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି
mortgage
regular
property
loan।
is rented. They are taking a rent on a monthly basis.
ଆରେ ସବୁ ଏଇଟା ୱେଲଫୁଲ ଡିଫଲ୍ଟର ମାନେ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛି ତ
Due to my health.
ହଁ 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 ସବୁ ସବୁ ଆପଣ ଦେବେ ନା ନାଇଁ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ନହେଲେ ମୁଁ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଆମ ଟାଇମ ୱେଷ୍ଟ କରନ୍ତୁ
6 months.
6 months ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ମାନିବନି କୋଉ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ମାନିବନି
Outstanding.
ଆପଣ ଲୋନ ଆପଣଙ୍କର କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟ ରେସ୍ପଣ୍ଡ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ସେ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ କୋଉ
My
ହିସାବରେ
lords, sanction amount. of the first.
the petitioner is directed to approach the bank with a viable payment option with a reasonable time period and if the bank find it acceptable the bank shall do the needful according to discussed next item okay let's stop here